Kane! Oh, that's how we're starting this one. What's going on, guys? I'm cutting off the joke, but it was funny. Welcome back to the next episode of A House Divided. Again, as always, Robin, thank you for your support on Patreon. Joe, thank you for your support on Patreon. Kane, thank you for your support editing my stuff. Also, you know, Donald's here. Thank you, Donald, for breathing and existing. And also Connor, because as we all know, A House Divided, we are 3 parts Canadian, 1 part German, 2 parts American, 6 parts the man of your dreams. Anyway.
I love that so much.
I know, right? It's so great.
It's the worst intro I've ever heard, and I want to hear it every single time.
All right, gotcha. I'll be sure to carry it forward. But Joe, Joe, take this away from me. I'm not mature enough to handle this.
I'm revoking this from you. Whatever this is. Listen, yes. And I'm taking it over here, and we're going to start anew. So, what's up, guys? Last time the House Divided, the group found themselves again in good old Davenport. Davenport trying to figure out a mystery. They found out that the Leaky Lizard is not like staying for them to stay in, so they had to go stay in another little area, the Dizzy Duckling. The Dizzy Duckling, however, is inhabited by 4 very angry, very evil. I don't know what we would call them exactly. Kane might have some wonderful words for them.
They're Super Saiyans.
Super Saiyans, yeah. Kane was calling them Super Saiyans.
Well, I mean, that's kind of what they sound like. Is they're basically the best.
they're the best.
Right?
They're the best.
They're gonna build a big wall.
We're fighting anime characters, and they're gonna mess our shit up real hard.
So we've got a Tengu and a Kitsune. We've got the power of anime kind of on our side here, right? We're all right.
Give me your weave power!
To say nothing of the synthesis.
It's safe unless they suddenly have a cat girl.
Yeah, dude, we fine. No cat folk here.
The group did some investigating. They found a letter, an interesting letter, from the King of Boyevia, a distant land in the Empire. These group of soldiers are here basically doing the same thing the group is doing, and if you remember Red Squirrel, they're all doing basically the same thing. And speaking of Red Squirrel, after our group had encountered these, what they're called is the Crimson Riders. Outside of the Empire, they're called Crimson Riders. Inside of the Empire, they're called Hruza, H-R-U-Z-A. You're the best banana.
Thank you. I know.
The group encountered Red Squirrel, who kind of laid some things out for them, explaining things. And the group went to sleep, and they are waking up from their night of probably nervous and paranoid rest. And we're going to start with some character reflections, skipping Gareth because he was not here, rolling a D4.
Gareth was too busy.
He's got a pretty good excuse, though, because he was mostly unconscious on a bar room.
Yeah, he was. There was a bar fight. You'll have to watch that for yourself. Say no more.
I
was
defended
good.
your honor, Gareth. I was
Yeah.
very...
I did
Tommy
too.
tried to deflower you.
I did not. That's not how that works.
Yeah, Gareth's only recap is he really wants us to get Sinvolka a helmet.
That's definitely the story I'm telling people, though. It's that I defended his honor when you tried to deflower the little boy.
Instead, you just watched him get smacked in the face. But no more about that. They'll have to watch it.
Yes.
If you're watching this one, what's wrong with you?
Yeah, if you're watching this out of order, you've got...
Go back one.
What's wrong?
Goes, actually, from the D4, it goes to Kurotama on the character reflections.
Well. Last time we started by leaving the first tavern and going to the next one, where we met those pretty evil-looking and also kind of badass mercenary army group, kind of. So we wanted to find out more about them because they were kind of suspicious. I think they actually radiated evil when our paladin checked them. It was like,
Just
maybe...
one of them, I think. I think one of them detected as evil.
A couple of them did.
Okay.
Yeah, so we were like, okay, maybe we can find out more stuff because they seem to also be staying here. So we, at first, Sinvokar and Kurutama tried sneaking upstairs, but they're kind of pretty perceptive, so they noticed us. After a bit of a distraction, we did manage to sneak upstairs and into the room. We even got a key from the owner of the inn after some smooth talking. And inside their room, we found out that they're pretty much like super military guys. Like everything in their room is super in order. So we thought we had to be really careful about not disturbing anything. So what did we do? We looked into their bag, found a letter that was, I think, still sealed. I know there was like still a wax seal on it. So we found that letter, tried to read it, couldn't read it because we didn't speak the language. But thankfully, one of Kurutama's skills as a psionic character is auto-hypnosis, which allows him to kind of force himself to remember stuff. So he pretty much like remembered the whole letter, even so he can't read shit. And yeah,
He went all Rain Man on him. 42,000 doves. 42,000 doves.
Then Senvoka tried putting the letter back carefully and failed hard. And Kurutama was like, I will show you how it's done. And he failed hard too. So we were like, oh shit, that letter is pretty damaged. At that point, Baku came upstairs. And he wanted to cast a mending spell on the letter. Yeah. But the people downstairs got pretty much got suspicious while we were upstairs so long. So they had to start a commotion downstairs, like a fight. For that, Sedvoka went back downstairs and punched our poor wizard.
With his primary melee weapon and power attack on.
Yeah. It was kind of like, think fast.
Yeah, no, I straight up panicked. Just, what do I do? I attack Gareth.
Yeah, and poor Gareth didn't know what hit him because he was on the floor. Yeah, he got one shot at. It was like sitting there, probably thinking to himself, and suddenly got like a weapon to his face, like a badish.
Had that been a critical hit, Connor would have come back to this session with a new character.
Whatever.
Kurutama didn't actually see that, but he heard the commotion downstairs. So he figured, oh, something must be happening. So they abandoned the whole idea of having Baku mend the letter. So they just stuffed the letter back in and then got out. Kurutama tried to like pretend to pull their friends apart and like shout at them to make it less obvious that it was a distraction. Because thankfully the guys found the bar fight pretty hilarious. And some people were bashing their face in. And then we decided that it would be a bad idea to stay there because those guys would probably kill us if they figured out that that we were in their room and looked through their stuff. So we GTFO'd, went to some barn where we found our spy contact again, who also told us that apparently they already went on a murder spree. So it was a good idea to GTFO there. And now we got ourselves some horses and we're trying to get the fuck out. Yep, that's all. I hope that the riding part will be going better.
All right.
Yeah, I distinctly remember at the beginning of this campaign some bad ride checks from, I think it was Kuratama.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Kurosawa
I'm
had
not sure
his-
want that.
Just have his head held as he's riding.
Has to ride on the back of Randy's horse.
Yeah, he had to ride a bitch on Randy's horse for a
After
while.
he paid for all of Randy's stuff, so
I
Fair.
mean,
he basically did like, you better give him some service. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
After all that they paid for.
Yeah.
I mean, I ain't like one of them kind of girls. You gotta ask.
You don't put out. Randy doesn't put out.
Now we know.
No,
This campaign is ruined!
It's
I'm
okay.
real bad at reading cues, right? Like I said, you gotta ask, man.
You gotta-
I'm not sure if
so I
that's
think
Randy
for-
talking or Kane talking.
Either or.
Speaking of either or, it's Baku.
Okay, so what is going through Baku's mind? The party planned to go into the writer's room with a complete failure. They know we are onto them. Baku is a terrible investigator. He definitely needs to improve his investigator skills if he is not going to mess up on the future investigation jobs. Baku been trained how to do mechanical things, use a gun, not do the investigator things. Investigators do the investigator things, not him. And drinking next to a bunch of riders, it is a bad idea, especially one that want to kill you. Note to yourself: do not drink around very strong riders.
Yeah.
All right,
Yep,
yeah. Let's hope that Baku has decent luck riding those horses. You know what I'm saying?
Right, I'm on that one.
Let's press that button. Oh man, it's going down the line to someone who's not here.
Uh-oh.
So it goes to him again. It goes to someone else. Oh wow! Look at it. There it is. It's in Volca.
What is going on with the tokens in Discord, by the way? Because I opened up Discord.
They're Cruza.
That's, good.
What's not going on with Discords?
Fair enough.
Don't
I
worry about it.
understand. Alrighty.
Just some new enemies.
Yeah, got it.
Brainstorm.
It is Sinvolka's fondest wish that the bartender of the Dizzy Duckling, is that correct?
Yep.
Of the Duckling finds,
Yes.
finds his way to the oak tree alongside the Lord of Thunder and Lightning. Sinvolka will not forget his sacrifice. As for the rest of the party, well, it's obvious we need to get better at what we're doing, or we are soon to follow. Sinvolka does not know what our next move is. Sinvolka knows that our next move can be reached much faster than it has been previously, and hopefully that's enough to speed this along before more innocent people are hurt.
All right. Yeah. Excellent. Sorry, I'm stalling a bit to wait for
For Kane,
because he's BRB'd us.
he has beer. I guess I could do Randy's in character. But Randy,
Yeah!
yeah, that.
Yeah! What do you think he is? Like Texas Jackie Chan? There he is.
There he is. All right, Texas.
Texas Jackie Chan? Because I'll take that title.
You will.
We were just gonna talk for Randy, which was pretty much we were just gonna have him punch a cow, and that's about it.
We were gonna take your character agency.
He does kind of sound like a cow puncher, I'll give you that.
Yeah.
Cow Puncher.
Can we just have Kurutama? I'm gonna say it like that every time.
Kurutama.
I'm gonna say it in Randy's voice. Kurutama. Can we just have him do character reflections first every week? Because his character reflection basically just a 10-minute recap of last session.
Burn.
Okay, yeah.
Uh,
I mean, he does it well.
He does.
Yeah, that's not. I'm not disagreeing. It's
He
not.
goes
That's
into
not.
excellent detail that I don't care to go into, but I mean, yeah, we could just Robin, how do you feel about that?
I know he's gone too.
Hello, computer.
I went for beer. He went for wine.
I muted myself. I'm just saying, I don't know. It's probably the moment I start to have to do it. It's like at that moment I start to screw up and forget like everything that happens last session.
It'll just change the story.
You know how those things work.
Yeah.
You got bad performance anxiety. You know what? We're not gonna make you do it, Joseph. We're gonna make him do it.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah, we are in so much goddamn trouble right now. I think maybe some of the most dangerous men in the kingdom, in the country, most dangerous men that have ever lived. Period. Kind of want us dead. I ain't super excited about that. I ain't super excited about how the last couple weeks have been going for us, to be perfectly honest. We still got to get into what Kennywood Keep. What are we even doing here anymore?
Yeah, I don't even remember.
Well, I mean, we had a plan, sort of, kind of, not really, sort of, kind of, but now we're mighty liable to die if we run into the wrong people on the street. So I kind of want to skedaddle, if we don't have any other super pressing, agenda to fulfill while we're here.
Did we accomplish, like, anything in this town?
Yeah, we have. We've learned that the Crimson Riders and the people who Red Scroll works for are in Davenport for the same reason.
As us?
No, as like each other.
Oh.
Trying to get more information about stuff.
Yeah. So we did kind of put our foot in the middle of two separate...
cow patties.
I was going to say information agencies with heavy air quotes.
Both
that I'm doing now. Yeah, we stepped in a big pile of dookie, and now we're trying to clean our feet off. But
now the CIA wants us dead.
Yeah, right. Now, but the stick we're using is real flimsy, and we got those new Adidas with the real thin like treads on them, and we just can't get in there to get all that dookie out.
No, you're wearing shape ups.
Yeah,
we're tomorrow.
Promise tomorrow. Sinvolka's 16. That's relevant.
Baku prestidigitation can only clean so much.
You can only prestidigitation away so much poop.
No, yeah, I keep telling you guys, you may wash, but you will never be clean.
Never again.
He's got them shoes that have the individual toes in them, and there's just dookie all up in between them.
He's got Sabatons on that have individual toes.
It's real bad. We're in a lot of trouble right now, Randy thinks so, and Randy would like to leave.
Yeah,
that's right.
Why we got the Hottie Who.
We'll just seamlessly integrate, without any introduction, into the players may now play, I guess.
Yes! We've done it!
You may now do the game part.
Bam!
We've done the role-playing part, now we're doing the game part.
Finally, we are done with the 20-minute intro.
Yep.
Actually,
we're switching to Baku naming his horse.
So we all got horses now.
Yeah,
Is Gareth awake?
Yeah, we healed you.
Yeah,
we didn't just beat you to within an inch of your life and drag you.
You didn't take lethal damage. He just tapped you on the temple and you fell down, go boom.
Pretty much.
Okay, cool. Did we pick Sinvolka up an aid on the way out?
An aid?
Pick him up a what?
You know, someone help him cross the street because he hit me with a fucking bardish.
Yeah, you know, a handler to help you cross the street and change your pants when you pee
Maybe
yourself.
wipe your ass.
I can change my pants just fine.
Terrible disease.
You need help wiping your own butt, otherwise you might use the bardish.
Hey, that might be effective. We never know. Okay, what are we doing? What is the plan?
You all have horses.
Well, we
Yeah.
are running away.
Well, the horse isn't gonna wipe your
Run
ass.
away! Run away!
Do we want to take off? It's not the worst idea.
I mean, that's what the horses are for, right?
Mostly,
mean-
they're to help us move around the city faster, and if we need to go to other, like, towns and stuff, we get there a
Well-
lot faster.
I mean, one of the ideas was that we wait until they murdered enough to get kicked out of the city and then stay in the city.
Yeah.
That was
I think that was already happening, though. I think after they killed the bartender, that they had made enough of a scene to where they were going to get picked up by somebody.
I think they killed more than just the bartender. I think Red Squirrel told us so.
Red
Yeah.
Squirrel said that he had definitely, like, probably before you guys had even gotten out of the city, the bartender was dead.
Yeah.
And that there's probably more to come, but they're definitely not going to... They're not going to, like, try and arrest them. They're just going to be like, can you please leave? Because if they do, there'll be a legion of them outside the city.
Mm-hmm.
How did they have so many badass evil guys?
Welcome
Right,
to Pathfinder.
that's welcome to Joseph's setting.
So what are we bitching about now?
Everything.
Read the brief histories.
So
Yes.
Let's
You'll understand.
let's head to Kennywood Keep. Let's do that, shall we? That seems good. To
Sure,
let's
why not?
see if the Crimson Riders have been picked up. Go from there.
And if they haven't, they'll murder us.
Yeah, yeah.
It's
Hooray.
okay. I can turn invisible.
Just start a new
That's all.
game.
Yeah, the end of session. What are we on? 7?
11?
11?
Yeah,
11.
Oh wow, it's
Oh,
been
man.
like 3 months already.
it has. Yeah, it's weird. It's
Yeah.
very surreal for me.
And I realized that we are really bad at playing detective.
Yes, we are. We're all rolling up investigators.
That's been a theme so far. We're really bad at fighting. We're really bad at playing detective.
Really bad.
We're
bad.
really we're just
Yeah.
kind of crap at everything.
We are.
Yeah.
Maybe that's because you're level 2.
I feel like I might want to go back to doing humanitarian aid work because that at least I was kind of good at.
Fair.
We're
Just
good at
snap
drink.
to a scene of like Randy nailing his own hand to like a 2
I mean, I have a proper metaphor. Us investigating. We are drinking our first suck bottle until we become less sucky, until we become actually good.
Watch your mouth.
Yeah.
Until we become actually
You can't
good.
say suck bottle on the internet.
Yeah, I was
I was
gonna
gonna say,
say
our frickin'
hold
what?
on, Donald.
Pastor or what the baby bottles.
All right, children.
I have a question
Sippy
for
cup.
you, Donald. What in the shit is a suck bottle?
Where can I get one?
baby bottle, or what you want to call those things.
I'm gonna
I'm
invest
calling
in.
a baby bottle.
I'm gonna
Yeah,
invest in an
no,
air
no.
horn for when you guys are too talky. I'm gonna break my Blue Yeti just air horning into this. Just, let's go to Kennywood Keep.
Yes.
We're role playing, Tommy.
Okay, yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Let do something. Get onto our horses or something like that.
I'm on a horse now.
I think we are
Yay.
best at drinking. I think that's the only thing we were good at so far.
Yeah, no.
What?
So far we've been real good at getting shit hammered. But
I'm really good at taking
the
out
rest of it-
wizards. I'm really good at taking
To
out
be fair,
wizards.
We are level, what, 2 now still? 2. We're
Yeah.
still level 2. This is the kind of level, like right now we've been contracted by some huge, as far as I know it, government agency that might also have some kind of divine properties going. And then we're level 2, and we've been contracted by people to do shit already. Level 2 is like the college years for most adventurers. This is when we're supposed to be just getting hammered, going and killing goblins and getting treasure.
No goblins here.
It's true.
Alright.
Yeah, no goblins here. Only Super Saiyans.
Only Super Saiyans.
We can go back to the dungeon in the other city and level up. But
No, I'm good.
Well, we pretty much
I mean, the
skipped like
cave
the
in the
week.
woods where we almost all died in the first 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Well, I got
sorry,
one
I mean
shot
that
at.
terrible nightmare.
That horrible nightmare.
The cave that never happened.
All right, Kennywick Keep. Let's move forward. I'm turning into Alex.
That reminds me, we do have a history of getting one-shotted.
We do.
Well, you do.
Well, I'm with it now too.
Yeah. All right, Joe. Kennywick Keep.
Okay. You guys passed by the Dizzy Duckling. Oh, what the? Stop it!
I'm sorry. I don't know what I did though.
The Dizzy Duckling screams at you.
It's a haunt now from all the death. That's just an active haunt in the little death chair.
But Baku is flapping his wings, making a haunt.
How much blood is there?
Yeah, you go past the Dizzy Duckling. It's clear that the city guard have been long at work cleaning it up, but there still is there's a man on a ladder trying to get ahead from off on top of the signage. It looks like the bartender's disfigured head has been stuck on top of the sign.
All right, Sinvolka will go.
I thought Red Squirrel fucking threw the bartender's head at us.
No, he threw a rock at us to get our attention, you sadistic bastard. Sinvolka will dismount and...
I've killed him.
I'm gonna go...
Look what I found!
I'm gonna go climb that building and remove the head. I would mage hand it off, but low magic setting. See, look guys, I'm learning. There's a 21. There's a 21 on a climb check to climb the side of the duckling.
Waste the one good roll we all shared.
For role-playing.
For role-playing. Okay, yeah. You climb up the building as the guy's carefully trying to get the head off and pick up the head. I guess you hand it to him is what happens.
Yeah, I guess so.
Yeah, that guy's probably freaked out.
Well, he's just kind of
so.
he is confused for the most part. Thank you. As he takes the head and carefully places it in a in a sack. It's a sack.
It's a sack.
A bag.
Call a sack a sack.
Fair enough. All right.
I think that action was the Sinvoka equivalent to helping an old lady over the street.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh, let me help you take that severed head off there.
I'm just being a good guy. All right, to Kennywood Keep. I will remount my horse, and off we go. Actually, no, I won't. No, I won't. We're here. Is it possible to get into the duckling?
The door isn't boarded up, but it's not boarded up.
Okay.
I would advise against that.
Why?
Because it's kind of like a crime scene.
Exactly, and this is an investigation game, which is why I'm saying.
Yeah, but we were here. We were the reason the crime happened.
Yeah.
Do you remember the whole thing with that the perpetrators always return to the crime scene? Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing right now.
That's.
Well, yeah. I mean, if we don't investigate it, we can just easily walk in and be like, "Hey, Chief, I think I got a hunch."
Also true. I think we should stop and look around.
I think some Crimson Riders were in here. They must have gotten angry after witnessing a bar fight.
That's awfully specific.
Yeah. But they might have left something behind.
Didn't steal anything from them to make them angry.
Yeah, no, that definitely didn't happen.
Well, we didn't steal anything. We put it back.
Yeah.
Stole their privacy.
You
stole their privacy.
We technically did a crime. We just looked through their gear, but we didn't take anything.
Assault is a crime.
Is a tort.
Assault is a crime. I assaulted the dwarf.
You can't steal privacy. You guys all live in America. You should know that.
Yeah.
He assaulted the dwarf. I'll testify on that.
As will I.
Well, can you? I'm not sure if you can remember anything of that.
Yeah. All right, fine. If you guys don't want to look at into the bar and see if we can figure anything else out, let's head to the keep.
No.
I don't know what we're gonna get out of it.
I don't either. But it's
Technical issues. Can you keep? Okay, I thought you guys were going to the bar, but Okay.
Well, are we? The GM seems to be hinting that we should examine the
All
bar.
right, fine. Let's go in the goddamn
You said
bar.
go inside, and then you're like, to Kennywick Keep, and I'm like, that's not in the bar.
You don't know that.
I think I
Connor,
you know,
microphone.
There's been weird
I
magic
think
portals before.
I think I hear voices in my head. We need to go to the Candle Keep.
All right, so we're doing a lot of talking and we're doing a lot of wasting Tommy's time. So I'm gonna go into the bar.
All right,
Yes.
fine. I will also dismount my horse and go
You
into
enter-
the bar.
I'll note. I also dismount my horse before I go in the bar.
You know what? I don't dismount my horse.
I am going to.
Okay,
I'm
Randy
going to.
smacks through the door.
This is what I'm going to do. I'm going to get onto my horse, ride into the bar, and look all very manly bird like with my musket out.
No,
out proud.
there's nothing manly about what we're doing right now. We are just Captain Jackass and Captain Jackass 2.
If natural one, the perception check in the bar, guys.
Kurutama pretends not to belong to those guys.
Oh, you're definitely one of ours.
Oh man, what did Randy
Yeah.
roll? Randy rolls a 5.
I got a 12 total.
I got a 12 total too. There's a problem. Lots of 12s, but
Yeah, I know.
look,
Yeah,
guys. Oh my god.
We got
Okay,
12, and
I
then
got-
12,
I got to
and
save
then
this.
12, and a fourth 12. We got 4 12s from 4
Come on, let me
people.
save this.
How is that even possible?
Yes! I did it.
You did
I
it.
saved the day.
21 from Kurutama.
Natural one from
You didn't roll
Sidvolka.
badly.
Finally,
Sidvolka-
finally, Baku pose actually help people.
I don't know about
Sidvolka
that.
steps into
Well-
the bar. The first thing he sees is the back of a Hruza soldier.
God damn it.
Fucking knew it. I fucking
All right.
knew they were going to be in there.
Out we go. Out we go. Turn around.
out.
Well, actually, Sidvolka's not going to turn around, but do they see us?
They're all facing away from you, but you've opened up the door, and they're definitely going to turn around. You have very limited amount of time. Do you close the door or not?
Yeah, close the door.
Yes.
Okay.
Close.
You close the door. You can, however, hear movement on the other side.
Back on the horses. We're gone. Off we go.
we are riding to the Candle Keep.
The Kennel Keep. Do you think that's where the dogs are? Use your
Yeah,
I
Candle.
would love to go to the
Kennywick Keep.
use your eyes. Is that where Kurutama sleeps? The Kennel Keep. Oh, I'm a wolf too, and that's where also I sleep. The 2 dogs in the party.
You sleep, you
I want to
ass.
go to the kennel keep and pet the puppies.
Puppies. Okay, yeah, we go. Off we go. Here we go.
Okay,
I imagine-
everyone make ride checks.
Yeah, I was gonna say ride checks are
Mounting
probably a
horses
thing.
quickly.
Yeah.
There are also
Yeah.
4 other horses stabled outside.
Mm.
Oh, kill
Okay.
those horses.
Fireball it.
No, don't do that, please, God. We don't want to make them any angrier.
18 ride. Baku has
16 ride.
Have unsettling
on.
red eyes.
Yes.
Okay.
We're
They
running away, Connor. We're
They
running
have
away.
black eye.
Because
Death.
they're gonna kill us.
Blavely,
Read the brief
Blavely
histories
ran
and
away,
you will know why.
I know why.
So I can't message at the horses to spook them. Is that what you're telling me?
Probably not.
Damn it. Okay.
You can find them if you want to, but even they might kick your ass.
We should just go. We should go. I can brace up
Oh,
RD. She'll be
jeez.
alright.
Everything is stronger than we are. We're such scrubs.
Yeah.
I know.
Welcome to a
but
Joe game.
It's just so hilarious.
Yeah.
You're like total scrubs.
You'll be scrubs the whole game. Don't
I
worry.
feel like we're playing only war. Like we're all just guardsmen waiting for a fucking tyrannid to just rip me in half.
Man.
Yeah, I got like 6 characters in the wings.
Yeah, same.
It's kind of like when you play Warhammer 40k, you decide to play Guardsmen because those are like
Tommy, you don't have 6 characters waiting in the rings because it's a Joe game. You have 6 characters waiting in the wings because you're Tommy, and you just make a shit ton of characters.
Both are true. Both are true. You know also that this is coming from an input. I'll just play like Amalia next. I'll play a witch druid, I guess. Yeah. Really not fit in the setting.
I've got a barbarian waiting in the wings that'll just piss all over everything in this game.
Are you playing a cat folk?
Try.
I think you played a cat
I mean-
folk. That's what I'm hearing.
Wait, is that a threat? Is that a challenge?
Nah.
This proposal will come out right now.
What is the result of the ride checks? You
The
rambly
result of the
fucks.
ride checks is you all mount perfectly fine. start riding off towards Kennywick Keep. You, as far as you know, you have not been noticed by the Huza.
By the who now?
Huza.
The Huza?
Yep.
It's,
what?
it's like the Yakuza.
Yeah, I know. I'm just fucking with them. Go on.
Yeah, they're about as dangerous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. So what are we trying to do in Kennywood Keep?
That is a good question. You guys are riding across the bridge to Kennywick Keep at this moment.
You guys wanted to go to
more
Kennywood
investigation.
Keep. I was like, what are we gonna go in there and ask? We want to talk to the general?
Well,
or the commander? Someone? We're trying to get information about
Just waltz in. Hello, we'd like to talk to the dude who knows things.
No. This is what we are going to do. We are going to walk in, make our presence known, and we want to talk to the building commander.
We're gonna get fucking arrested.
I can already see Baku like riding into the room and demanding to speak with someone. It's like,
Okay, let's actually just let Joe keep going. Otherwise, we're gonna have another case.
Well, you guys have to decide what you want to do. The
Well, we're at
computer is
Kennywick.
awaiting the input. You're at the
okay,
keep.
front of Kennywick.
We should definitely.
The outside of Kennywick Keep is a rather simple design.
well,
There are
that's the-
walls surrounding a central manor. There are guards bearing the colors of Davenport and coat of arms of Davenport standing outside. They know of your presence, however, they are paying no mind to you.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just passers-by
So-
to them.
I know we
how
had a.
about dismounting and tying up the horses?
Yeah. Is there a place we can park?
Yeah, there's of course a place you can park.
All right. So we go do that, and I still like. I know we had something that we wanted to do here last session. I don't remember what that was though.
Well, you were the one who wanted to go to the keep the whole time.
Yeah, this was
I
your
thought-
idea.
I thought
There
you were
was something
saying
I
I knew we
wanted.
were gonna do something here like today, but
So
Literally your idea.
Yeah, I know. But we've tried to come back here like 3 or 4 times.
Yeah, I know. It's like the third session that we're trying to get into the keep, I think.
Okay. So from what I remember, we wanted to talk to someone in charge because we're still looking on information on what Davenport
Davenport.
Davenport.
Is the city. Davonshire is the country. Unless you're talking about the Royalists, then it's Daventry.
Okay.
One thing I'd like to mention is I don't really understand why we're trying to talk to the official people, because apparently we're trying to find out stuff that even our spy master doesn't know yet. And I feel like whatever the officials know is like this stuff that the spy master would know for sure.
Yeah.
Right?
my question, at least Garrett's question, because I don't believe he was privy to this, is why the hell we were chosen to do this.
Yeah, I also don't know, because we're like really incompetent.
Baku is questioning himself. Why are we being paid to investigate if we are incompetent investigators?
Yeah, this
I
is
don't
what we
think
were paid to do, for
I
starters.
don't think the council would accept us if they knew about that time one of us just got caught in a rainstorm and wound up staring at the sky for 3 hours.
Yeah, probably not.
Yeah, just hypnotized by the rain like a chicken.
Yep.
But this isn't what we
A
were
little bit
paid.
filling up.
This isn't what we were sent to investigate. It's just that the investigation has broadened since we got there, and we can't go back.
Well, it's
So-
not that well, it's sort of broad.
Yeah.
Is that or we're the charity case?
Well, I'm not ruling that out as a possibility. Let me check my notes.
Oh,
from last
by
session.
the way, Tommy, do you have like a skill proficiency, whatever? Does your Eidolon have the thing for you to have better diplomacy or something?
Not yet. That's next level. Right now I add 7. Next level I'll add 16. So
okay, because currently you're doing like all the talking for us.
yeah, which is why
Because everyone else is bad at it.
that's why your level 3 is Kitsune Trickster, so you can use your intelligence. Same with Baku taking Humble, so he can use his
Oh,
wisdom.
is he?
He should.
Is that who's doing all the talking?
Oh, Kane's mad now.
Well, I mean, you're doing the roleplay talking, but he's the one who actually can do good role.
It's like a good cop, bad cop kind of thing.
I mean, I don't know how much people like it when you shout at them while being drunk, but
Yeah.
it might work.
Okay, but really though, what the hell's going on?
Well, as we mentioned before, this was initially your plan.
But it's been everybody
Um,
else's plan at some point since we got here. I'm just trying to keep the game
Well,
moving.
I was gonna say, but as Kurotama pointed out, what kind of information are we hoping to glean out of this interaction that someone clearly much more competent than us has already admitted to not knowing?
Yeah. Also, that other one probably has way higher clearances than we. If that guy went there and talked to him, he probably got like all the information he wanted. While if we go in there, it's like, who are you guys and why should I tell you anything?
Fair.
I think it's possible we've gleaned all the information that
That we're gonna get.
that us four are gonna get out of this particular interaction.
Yeah.
Out of this town, I should say.
Yeah, out of this town at least.
So
I mean, there are
it-
like a couple more towns.
Might be worth shopping around Devonshire for well, okay, so who else is involved? We know that some of the halflings are involved, so we could try asking around the halfling hamlets. We can't go back we can go back to Everwatch, but there's
To what
no
end?
point, really.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
Pershingham
there's-
is where Red Squirrel is.
Yeah, well, was it Mordak's Rest? I know I ask you this, Joseph, every session, but was it Pershingham or Mordak's Rest that all the soldiers came from that attacked Everwatch?
They came from Davenport, didn't they?
Yes, they came from Davenport.
Okay, I remember you mentioned Pershingham and Mordak's Rest, like not in relation to Red Squirrel.
Pershingham, Mordak's Rest, and Davenport are both. From what you know, they're both now royalist centers, and Pershingham is the capital of the parliamentarists,
Okay.
parliamentary forces.
Pardon
Then-
me, yeah, pardon me thinking, at Davenport, we done as much investigation as we can
Right.
in the
That's
city.
that's what Kane said.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what I'm saying. So I think
So
maybe
I'm-
Pershingham or Mordak's Rest should be our next move.
Yeah,
Well,
yeah, you might be right.
The halfling hamlets might also be a good idea because
Yeah.
we're currently on that side of the map anyway, so we might want to do that first before heading like all the way to the west.
True.
I want to go to Halfling Hamlet, as Halflings seem to be involved in the investigation.
They are kind of the
We may learn-
disenfranchised of the setting, from what I remember of us showing up in Everwatch. Is that not correct?
The last two quote-unquote prime ministers of the young nation of Devonshire have been halflings.
Okay, fair enough.
So
Well, there
perhaps
was
we
something.
could
There was something in
disenfranchise.
Everwatch about like the halflings got screwed over after a war or something. It was around the time that you and
Pillard did.
Gareth had to do a role play, but then you cut out for most of it.
No, that was Pillard. Pillard was a human.
Okay, fair enough.
Man with
Yeah,
half a hand.
he just had a bunch of halflings with.
I see.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly war veterans who were there with him who he saved.
In that case, I'm gonna throw a knowledge local at the table here, and I want to figure out what role halflings play in. And there's Donald with that guidance in like
Dallas has got a macro. He's just ready.
the setting at
Is-
large.
Guidance
Got it.
is a fantastic cantrip.
Unfortunately, I only have an 8, so
Oh,
Well, 9.
it's an
A
8.
9.
I added the +1 already.
yeah. As far as you can guess, they're just kind of here.
Okay.
They're just around.
Anybody else want to give that a shot?
Well, no, because that would be metagaming. So I'm still set on Pershingham as the capital, but Mordak's Rest might also have some interesting information. I'm not sure what we're going to glean out of the halflings. They might have something because the last two prime ministers were
Baku went
Halflings.
for it.
Oh, there you go.
Baku would know it, not from prior information, but rather just from observation. He corrects Sidvolka's incorrect assumption that the halflings are just part of the scenery. Halflings are, this is kind of like their homeland. Angleshire and Devonshire are both their quote-unquote homelands. They, for the most part, they're human enough that they coexist quite peacefully with the humans in the area. There of course is ire between the two every once in a while, but for the most part, the people here are so used to them it doesn't exactly matter. A common sight in the halfling hamlets would be to see a human house built on top of a hobbit hole.
Huh.
Okay.
That's kind of adorable.
It is kind of
It is,
adorable.
actually.
Yeah, you're not wrong.
Like the nicest basement.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I was just thinking that it's like the hobbits live in their basement.
It's a nice little basement suite.
The pantry that's never empty.
All right.
You need
so,
a cup of sugar? How about a bag?
Yeah. How far away are the
I'm
halfling?
thinking,
How far away are the
thinking.
halfling hamlets from where we are right now?
Halfling hamlets basically surround you.
Okay.
If you look at your good old map,
Yeah, I'm looking
Is
at
it-
it.
where is it? I'm trying to get my map.
Yeah, it looks like kind of it's less of a town. Like the hamlets they're not a town. It's just like a
It's just
conglomerate of hamlets.
Strung out.
Like literally
Yeah.
just a series of very small villages.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's the most populated part of Devonshire.
But it's
Other
also
than
like the most
Pershing.
rural.
Yeah, but it's also the most spread out.
Okay.
Yeah, where your neighbor might be 4 hours away, but like your neighbor is also the next town over.
That's
Yeah.
fair. Yeah, it's worth a
And your
shot.
best- And
It's-
like your only source of help.
Because we know
Everything else.
we know like when we figure something out, we're supposed to go find Red. Well, rather, we're supposed to. Bless me. We're supposed to go to Pershingham and talk to Red Squirrel there. He will find
Well,
us.
we're supposed to go to Pershingham and he'll find us like he
So-
always does.
So we'll just. I propose we just loop around through the hamlets, down, maybe hit up Marsh Flats. We'll
All right, you know what? I can see the logic in that.
go fetch.
That does make sense, yes.
Yeah.
Then
I like
Castle
that.
Daventry and like down in there, and then up through Mordax Rest to end at Pershingham. Just a big counterclockwise circle.
So we have a tour route.
Yeah.
So we're gonna hit the Halfling Hamlets on the what, like the 27th of July, and then
Yep.
then move on down to March Flats for the 30th. Okay, yeah, we got horses. Do we want to? I know I say this for every game. Also, do we want to buy a wagon?
I don't-
And get some, yaks?
I don't think
Yeah.
we necessarily need a
No, no.
wagon. What would
want
we
a
need it
wagon.
for?
No,
Wagon?
I was gonna say you never need a wagon. It's a luxury item. Yeah, I mean if those Crimson Riders catch up with us, we're gonna have to leave that wagon and everything in it.
Which is why I'm
So
saying
that's fair.
we probably shouldn't. We should just take the horses and hope for the best.
All right, we're not really at the point where we have so much crap with us that we need a wagon.
Right.
Do people have like tents and stuff? Because Joseph has made
yeah.
it very clear that if we try to
Uh,
sleep out in the open, we might freeze to death.
That is
I don't
fair.
think,
I
I
believe I
I
have
think you're
one.
gonna have a bad time. It's not exactly cold enough you'll freeze to death. Like I said, it's just
not-
England.
Not in this time of year, but like
Yeah, if you don't have tents later on in the year, yeah, you did. You did.
But yeah, I
Snow
think
falls, you die.
if we're traveling on the road in a place like we're gonna have to sleep somewhere that isn't an inn, we should have the there it is.
Nice. Yeah, there you go. You should have that.
We need that
we
one.
should have the sort of amenities that'll
Keep us from dying horrible deaths.
what's the word? Yeah, facilitate. That'll facilitate
Yes.
our stay in the wild.
That seems good. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah, it's never a bad thing to actually think about what we're going to need outside of a city in a fantasy setting.
Especially because we're probably going to be outside of that city for a long time.
Yeah.
We should definitely buy basic survival gear and tent if we're going to be making the tour. Oh, until get to Pershing.
Yeah, well,
Yeah,
between
so I'm
Sinvolka
gonna-
and Baku, assuming we don't botch the rolls, but I mean, welcome to a house divided, we should have enough survival to keep us fed.
Yeah, and Randy can pinch hit survival too, I think.
Okay, fair enough.
I'm pretty sure I could just summon a whole bunch of crap if we need it.
That's always
Like
good.
animals to eat.
But when it dies, it goes back to its home. You have to eat really fast.
Yeah, you see. No.
Just-
Take another one.
No, there's
Yeah, you
nothing.
have to-
There's nothing that says it has to be dead first.
I mean,
Yeah, you just take a bite out of it while it's still alive.
Kuratama and Baku and I all
Yeah.
three have bite attacks. We'll be all right.
You just gotta
Extract
cut off a
6
few pieces and then make sure you eat.
Full-size sliders from them
fries.
before they die.
That's terrifying.
Thanks,
Every
Dwight.
part of that sentence it horrified me.
All right, so what's a tent set us back, Joe?
Okay.
Not too much. Let's say 15 gold ahead.
Sure. All
I
right.
was
How many
gonna say-
heads do you want your tent to have?
Well, I was gonna say like we could
Bathroom.
each buy our own tent, or we could buy one real big tent.
Like a Gare.
Big tent with 6 heads.
Yeah, like a
Tents
pavilion
are-
tent.
Yeah, pavilion.
So what is the cost of a pavilion or a
15. So if you want a 6-person tent, it's going to be 6 times 15.
So we all just pay 15 gold and we have a Gare.
90.
Well,
Yeah,
that's
I'm
sweet.
fine with that. But we also need a wagon to carry it.
Yeah, you are going to need way more to carry. Or you could break it up amongst yourselves, I guess.
Yeah.
That could
Yeah,
also
it's done
work.
against
we
horses.
we,
because
we,
we're-
we can break the parts up among us and
Okay.
carry it.
Got it. So what
But
else?
now
What
there's
else
no
do we
splitting
need?
the party where you
I
don't
mean-
have a cover.
I was gonna say I can't include Connor in this, but you got a lot of people in this group I think right now that camp.
Yeah.
Yeah. I've camped. Fuck you.
You
Okay.
you haven't camped in a very long time. You have a very funny story about your dad getting pissed on.
That's true. I did piss on him on my dad last.
Good job. Well done.
But-
I'm proud of you.
Okay.
Wham.
Wow.
So, yeah, buying a tent for 6 people, a 6-man pavilion would be 90 gold.
50 gold ahead, or 15
Okay.
gold ahead.
15, and then
So 90.
60.
60. 45 times 2.
I don't think we really need anything else.
Maybe some trail rations just in case.
Yeah,
I
couldn't
tra-
hurt.
Just so some
trail rations.
also known as Randy feed.
Randy fees. Just put a big bag over Randy's
Just get
head.
an oat bag around his
Put a
ears.
bag of hardtack around him.
Okay,
Get
so
some hardtack and instant coffee.
I'll just chew it for hours.
ah,
The oats were easy to find. The M&Ms I had issue with.
on the subject of oats, we're gonna have to feed our horses too.
I had to go to a shop, and he didn't know where he got them either.
So how much if we want a week's supply worth of food for all 6 of us, all 5 of us plus 5 horses?
Oh yeah, there is 5 for you, isn't it?
Mm.
5 would
Yeah,
make
hi.
it 75 gold.
Now, why were we saying a 6-man tent? Yeah, Red Squirrel.
We kept
Red
saying
Squirrel.
6 because I think maybe Joe was including
I
himself.
was counting myself because I was just counting the number of names in Discord.
Joe wants to go
Yes.
camping too.
I do.
Six is okay. It's in case you pick up a
I'm
drifter.
okay with camping.
You know what? If you guys want to go camping, I'll find them and go camping.
Sweet, do it. Just show up. We'll go camping.
Because, like, you don't want to come camping up here. It's fucking
Pat,
cold
I'm
all
not
the
coming
time.
into work today.
There's
My
big-ass
Canadian
bears
friends came down and we're
everywhere.
camping.
I had a friend.
Yeah,
I
who
no,
know
was-
your
crap.
mom's dead.
Do not camp here.
Got it. Okay, so week's worth of food for 5 horses and 5 humanoids.
A week's worth of food. Oh, let's see.
We'll see. Oh, that's terrifying.
What?
Oh, you said we'll see.
You,
see.
yeah, you roboted out real hard, too. It was pretty spooky.
We'll see.
We'll see.
All right. So we're going to say 56 ahead. So each horse is ahead, each person is ahead for 7 days of food.
56.
That's 8 a meal.
Okay. So
For like an iron ration, I mean like a full day's.
so that's 112 gold from everybody in the party to feed themselves for a week and their mount.
Okay.
Well,
well,
yeah, 112.
for a week?
Yeah.
Okay, well, I have some rations from the kit I have already, so
Okay.
I'll go for half that.
And I took some from the tower.
I have rations from the tower and from my starting kit, so it reduces cost of that.
Yeah, fair enough.
So 3.5 days ration.
Yeah. Poor Paladin can't take stuff.
He can't. He also never bothers with starting gear. So now I'm paying for that with gold from the adventure. I think that's everything we need, though.
You got, this is actually a type of game I've been kind of excited to play for a while. I mean, I'm not super prepared for it because I'm really bad at fucking asking questions and investigating stuff. But I like that we have to keep. I like that we have to keep track of, like, do you have tents and bread today?
Yeah, I do too. It's a little more real than like just hanging out in high magic land.
Yeah. Pardon me, I actually enjoy the micromanagement to a certain.
Right. Yes, what we're saying. All right, let's take off.
We
I
got
think we got
however much money for food from everyone, and then we have 15 gold for a tent because we need 5 heads for tent.
Mm-hmm.
And
Or
was there
6
anything?
heads if you just want an extra person.
I mean, I'm just. Are you going to introduce a GM NPC?
I was gonna say he's hinting pretty hard at the GMPC right here.
I mean,
No, I'm really not, but I mean, if you want one.
I mean,
Hello, adventurers! My name is Senior Vorpal Kickasso.
Yes.
we can have insert an NPC bar travel with us.
No, we can't. No, we
You
can't.
just get
Not
an obnoxious
getting
ball.
Buttercup.
Barry the Bard. Joe remembers.
We call him.
The Bard NPC that followed 2 Moons and Yosef around and didn't ever inspire courage until Tommy asked the GM to have his GMPC do so. Hi, Matt.
Exposition machine. He's just here for bardic knowledge.
Yep, not even that. He was there to...
He's just here to be plot.
I think he had a short bow. I believe a short bow was fired at some point.
At one point or another, the bow
I'm pretty
came
sure he
out.
borrowed that from someone too.
Yeah, we had to gear him. That's why back in the day when I didn't own minis, we were using minis from Star Wars
Jar Jar.
Episode 1 Monopoly, and yes, he was Jar Jar.
That's awesome.
He was Jar Jar.
Oh god.
Joe was.
Oh,
I think Joe was the Emperor. I was Darth Maul.
He's gonna do the dance of my people.
All right.
You take -1.
Oh my god! I'm the entire time.
It's like a reverse court board.
Yes.
Anyway, so
Do
we
it!
are going to the Halfling Hamlets.
No, yeah, we are.
Sure, why not?
That ramble was my fault. But yeah, I guess we have everything we need. I can't think of anything else. Again, I
Don't
think
cut that out, Tommy. Please.
I won't. Don't worry.
Okay, yeah. Towards the halflings then.
Due east.
All right.
Probably with
let's
a.
start
Is
going.
is there perhaps a road out of Davenport that isn't the main road?
Kinda.
Okay, let's leave not down the main road because the Hruza want to kill us.
Well, I don't know if the Hruza have gotten ahead of us already onto the road, because we ran into, like, most of them were back in that tavern.
That's fair. That's quite fair.
Joe, how much is so for the horses that we bought, are they combat trained to
No.
able?
They are not. They have run and endurance, and they're light horses.
Yeah, they're real sturdy, and they're quick, but do not bring them into combat with you.
Yeah. no.
I was asking because barding.
Dismount first.
They do have barding. They do have
Leather barding.
leather barding.
Fair enough. All right, let's go. Off we go.
All right.
What time of day is it?
It's morning.
Okay, cool.
It's probably a little bit later than where you guys got up, but not too much later.
Okay.
So you guys are just heading out to the Halfling Hamlets to see the first little gathering of houses you find.
Yeah, we need to be somewhere that isn't Davenport right now.
Yep.
And,
Of course.
The Halfling Hamlets seem like the best port. If we're
Seem
gonna,
like not Davenport.
correct. If we're gonna do the loop around,
And we just end up in Pershing.
we might. I don't know. I kind of feel like we might do a little cross country. Is there any way to ford the river that runs out the ass end of Crispin Forest?
That one there? Down here?
Yes.
Yeah, there's smaller roads. I'm just outlining the biggest roads.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
This map's pretty huge.
I get that. I feel the need to ask because it's not displayed, so I should ask.
Yeah, if I took the time to draw in all the little roads, you guys would fucking want to cut my eyes out.
Yeah, it would look like a road map of Detroit.
Yeah.
So if we're gonna come down through these halfling hamlets here, we're gonna talk to some little dudes for a while, and then I think we should come down and ford the river underneath Crispin Woods, because I don't want to backtrack up towards Davenport, because I feel like maybe that's just asking for trouble.
Yeah, I agree.
Then we may or may not check out Marsh Flats. I'm not sure how we get there. I assume some sort of ferry. I'm not sure how much distance exactly that is.
I was gonna say I'm
just like
I
a
ain't
few
swimming.
hours distance.
Okay, then we can take a ferry to Marsh Flats if we want to check that out or not.
You gotta go fetch.
Then I think I don't know if we really need to go to Castle Daventry, and I think we can swing back up north towards Mordax.
What's that? There's a village. We can't really see it on the display I have on OBS because Donald's name's covering it. But under Castle Daventry, what is that?
Where?
Well,
like the Angle River,
and
then there's a town that has no
That?
name. Yeah.
That is a fortress in the Empire.
Okay.
That is a Carolingian fortress.
Okay, fair enough. So that's a entirely different place.
Yeah, that is essentially a French castle.
Okay, gotcha. Okay. So off we go to the Halfling Hills.
Okay. So you guys travel for a few hours before you find just imagine the Shire. Like, this area is just the Shire. Like, just this whole freaking area. Like, I'm not joking.
I know you're not joking, but the more he sings it, the more I picture like the bad clarinet cover of that song.
Frick. We got a wagon, right?
No, we did not buy a wagon. Later, when we're not being chased by Super Saiyans.
When we might not have to take off real fast.
I mean, yeah.
That's
don't have a wagon. You're being chased by Sadakar Fremen. Just don't.
Yes.
Nah,
it's
it's
not a good
probably
idea.
a bad idea.
They will shy your Hulu.
They will shy your Halud.
He'll navigate
Shy
your
fueling.
intestines with a sword.
Shame. No, we can't do the Gandalf scene where he like rides into Hobbiton.
Oh, we can. We're all way more magic than this setting is. Joe literally said when we were putting our characters together, if you played a spellcaster, you were either hunted like the witches at Salem or praised like Gandalf. Here we are. Everyone looked pretty.
Four assholes and a soldier.
Walk into the Halfling Hills.
Travel into Supershire, where the first thing you guys see are probably the tops of little thatch huts inhabited by humans, or the offspring of halflings who are raised by humans. And below them you can see, like, as you get closer, like the doorways into hobbit holes, those who live underneath the humans, not as servants but as equals. Some of them are out farming. This is where most of the agriculture of Daventshire, or Daventry, depending on which side you're on, happens.
Sure. So I guess we want to try to find... I don't like... Town hall is the wrong word, but the biggest...
From what you can see, there's really not any of that.
Okay.
There's probably like a sheriff, like a dude with a weapon of some sort.
A sheriff?
He goes around and kicks people's asses when they're drunk, basically. That's all that happens.
Okay.
Like, you're looking for town hall, and all you're seeing are barns.
Fair enough. So I don't know where to begin.
Look for the biggest barn.
The biggest barn. Yeah, I guess.
It wouldn't
No.
be a terrible idea in small towns like this to just be looking for the biggest building.
Thanks, Randy.
Why are you Francis?
The internet player Crossroads said shut put the text to speech. I'm editing. Unit.
I'm leaving that
Interesting how Achilles said
All right, enough, guys.
guy named Joe said seek.
Everyone is
What's
so
even
fucking
going on?
happy tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, hey Joe. So let's try to find the sheriff or or a building of some notice. I cannot talk with a straight face.
Okay.
God.
If you're in this stream, stop. I did it once and it was kind of funny. No more.
Yeah, no, I agree. Looking for anything. It's kind of difficult to tell. Again, this person is basically just someone who walks around with a weapon, and they probably just do their normal job.
Okay.
A 23. Oh wait, no, you rolled that a long ass time ago. Never mind.
Maybe we
A
should
23 gets you nothing because it is irrelevant.
Because fuck you.
I'll make another perception check now. I'll take my guidance and get a 26.
Nice.
Very good.
That was a very
Nice.
good evolution to take. Skilled perception.
Nice
I have no ranks in perception.
Yeah, so Baku guidance you, looking like a boss gun rider on a horse.
Yes, that's adorable. But what do we find?
More in the vein of things that help us.
You find a plot device.
There's probably just in this small area, maybe 10 to 15 people live like in this close cluster of houses. There are carts being pulled by ponies. There are humans and halflings out in the fields. There's a bit of smoke rising from what looks like to be some sort of like bakery. There's one single windmill in this entire like skyscape that you can see rather close. As for anyone with a weapon walking around, really not anymore.
Okay. In that case, Sinvolka will approach the like closest conglomerate of people and just, excuse me, we're looking for the sheriff.
Okay. So the group of people, they're standing around. They're around. You know how every Hobbit hole has that like garden out front.
Mhm.
They're kind of like gathered in a garden, looking at a strange pumpkin. Its flesh is completely gray.
Is that
It
cashew?
has like no.
Okay.
And there's like another like couple of pumpkins growing off of it, like off of that pumpkin itself, like tumors. And they're standing there, and one of the humans looks at you. He's kind of a simple-looking man, a unibrow, and kind of deep, simple but kind eyes.
Well, Sinvolka has a unibrow as well, so that's not that
That's
weird.
good. You have camaraderie.
Yes!
You're both simple and unibrow.
Haha!
He looks. Yeah, it's me.
Okay, that was a lot easier than I thought it would be. Alright.
A rarity.
Has anything strange happened here lately?
Points at the pumpkin.
Okay.
Yeah, this.
That is strange indeed.
I guess I'm gonna... I don't have a lot of checks involving nature stuff for the first time in a few characters.
Wow.
Wait, I thought you were like some
Oh, wait, stuff
half
that actually
You're
Indian,
Native American.
half
Don't get stereotypical.
wolf.
I mean, like, I have...
Is he like
I have knowledge all from summoner stuff. I just haven't put my ranks in throughout them lately. And I will once I start hitting the Slayer levels, but right now it's a not quite there. I guess I will detect evil on the pumpkin.
Gareth just looks at the pumpkin.
The pumpkin is not evil.
All right, that's good.
The pumpkin does not seem to be intelligent to have any alignment other than neutral.
Hey man, you don't know. This could be like Stranger Things season 2. I'm just trying to figure it out.
is evil.
$1
million.
Here's
I
a
mean, it could be
16.
a pumpkin monster. I
Yeah,
guess.
it could. Yeah, that is a thing that exists. I have a 16 on perception as well. I'm gonna. Does it smell funny?
Vulcan, Gareth got the same thing.
Yeah, looking at that pumpkin, something, for lack of a better term, and because it's right in front of me, something ghoulish has occurred. Just saying.
Yes.
Damn it, Kane.
I don't think Kurotama even knows what the pumpkin is.
No, he knows what a freaking pumpkin is.
Would Baku know what a pumpkin is?
Would we let Joe
Yes.
finish talking?
Yeah, you guys know what pumpkins are.
All right.
You guys are well aware of pumpkins. There's trade between Istron and the Dragon Continent.
Yeah, I don't know what
Wait,
you're staring at it for. Just a pumpkin.
It's not
No,
just a
it's
pumpkin.
definitely not just a pumpkin.
It's
You look at
gray.
it, gray,
Oh, gray
and it
pumpkin.
has
It is not an evil pumpkin.
going off of it.
Tumors or tubers?
Tumors. No, it has potatoes.
Well, I mean,
Oh
that
God,
would
kill it!
that'd be likewise. Oh, God damn it!
Hi, Francis.
Francis is back.
Hey,
Ah!
It's got potatoes off it. Gareth wants it now.
Yeah, you said the word potato. The inner Irishman came out.
I'm going to examine these.
Did they do potato?
I'm going to examine these tumors to learn more using my doctor skill.
Plant doctor.
Okay, I'm gonna say this. I mean, it's a skill for you, and you can use it. But like, being a doctor doesn't like make you a horticulturalist.
I don't know. That 26 looks like it might.
What kind of fucking PhD does he have? That's what I want.
He's the Dr. Pull of plants.
So
Specifically, a doctor for pumpkins. He doesn't get a lot of business.
Are you an arborist or like a medical doctor?
anyway,
examining the pumpkin,
Well,
Shit.
you pick it up and you look it around. Like the vines growing into the pumpkin have like started to turn gray. You probably also cut into the pumpkin flesh itself a little bit. The inside of it, instead of like that kind of dark, deep orange, is now blood red.
Okay.
As for what's causing this, you have no idea, Baku.
I'm seriously curious as to what exactly was I just missed.
we
came
found
back and-
we found the sheriff. The sheriff.
Uh-huh.
I asked him if anything strange had been happening, and he has directed us to this giant mutated pumpkin that we've come across.
tumor pumpkin.
Oh,
Isn't
so
our-
it's also a giant pumpkin.
Isn't the dwarf like one level away from getting his own?
From getting his oge? I don't know what an oge is.
Nah, his own tumor.
His tumor familiar.
Oh,
Yeah.
well, I mean, you could. I don't recommend the tumor unless you're going for a specific build.
Yeah.
I
If you wanted a familiar, he'd have taken a familiar from his wizard Gestalt.
would talk to the farmers about the tumor and the things that I noticed with my doctor skills. Do these farmers know anything more than I not know about the pumpkin?
No, sir, it just popped up this morning.
What does detect magic
Well-
pick up on it?
You mean there
You
wasn't?
detect faint amounts of magic that I will investigate detect magic a little further because I don't exactly remember all that it does.
I think detect magic over time tells you different stuff. Like, for example,
Yeah.
school of magic.
Mhm.
But I think you need to spend several turns to get that. I'm
Yeah.
not sure.
Yeah, it's 3 rounds.
Yeah.
Wait, there's
Well,
a detect?
We're not in combat. We have 18 seconds.
No.
Yeah,
pretty
no,
sure.
you're fine. After 18 seconds, you are picking stuff up. But make a spellcraft check.
Make a spellcraft check. Alright, that's fun. I have
Alright.
rakes. Looks awkwardly at Gareth for help. I have a rank in that. We're okay.
Looks awkward.
I have several ranks in spellcraft.
I think I also have spellcraft.
You do. It's very necessary for your build, especially in a low magic setting. There's a 20. I'll take that guidance and get a 20.
That sounds good enough.
Yeah.
This is what I want. There's a faint, like it happened many hours ago, faint conjuration.
Okay.
At least emanating from around the pumpkin.
At least it's not some kind of necromancy aura.
Maybe almost the same feeling that Savolka gets from Odium.
Okay, sure. I will like step back from it and I will explain to the party that there's a faint conjuration aura on it.
So, quick question: when you said blood red, was there a color for the shade of red to show the health condition of the pumpkin?
It doesn't have a health bar. What are you talking about?
A normal pumpkin would be kind of
orange,
like a dark orange. Yeah.
I
was trying to think of the word dark.
So there's a 14 with Baku guidancing me on a knowledge religion check. I want to know if this pumpkin might have come from. You said it feels like my Eidolon might have come from the first world or a similar.
No.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm just trying to figure out the overall health condition of the pumpkin. Is it sick?
Oh, the pumpkin is killing other plants in the actual garden itself. Pumpkin is incredibly healthy.
It's not a good pumpkin. I know you live in Ontario and you've never seen a pumpkin before, but like that's not what a pumpkin should be doing.
Yeah, we usually kill it long before it starts doing that.
Okay, so the pumpkin is killing all the other plants around. So someone got here and summoned this pumpkin to destroy all the other plants around? That's weird.
I feel like there's more to it, because if it's
I think
killing the rest of it, then why haven't we kicked the pumpkin already?
I think I have a lead behind the pumpkin. Someone doesn't like these group of farmers, so they planted or put the pumpkin in here to ruin their farming.
Joe, I would like
if
to.
they wanted to accomplish that, they could do it in a way that's less obvious.
Less ominous.
Yeah, kinda. So what's gonna happen here is Simvolka's gonna take his axe and he's gonna I wanna peel back some of the rind and see inside it.
Okay.
I'll get ready to make a reflex save.
It's gonna explode all over you.
Yeah.
Everything's been farting blood on us.
That's true. It's gonna fart a blood monster on you.
Yeah, I'm stepping back out of the blood fart radius.
Let the GM talk.
The outer flesh pumpkin. There's spillage of this blood red spillage. On the inside, you know how pumpkin seeds kind of are just they're rather disturbingly placed inside of the pumpkin. They're just kind of sprung from the walls. Well, sprung from the walls of this pumpkin are these little balls of what appears to be some sort of humanoid flesh.
Okay. I'm gonna try another knowledge religion check.
I'm gonna put a hard what on the K. You can't just tell me that's oh yeah, that's normal. I see that all the time. Interesting. Flesh inside a pumpkin.
I roll to be freaked out.
I am going to roll to see if Baku, if he is losing his mind or not.
Sure.
Yay!
I'll make will saves.
What
did Simvolka roll here?
The person who's trying to play Pathfinder has a 15 on a knowledge religion to try to I'm trying to figure out if there's any correlation between this and precedent for a certain kind of aberration or evil outsider or something like that.
Your best guess is some sort of extraplanar aberration, I guess. Yeah.
All right.
I'm definitely. Sorry, Discord says I'm listening to Spotify, and I'm definitely not doing that. Get out of here.
I wonder how it responds to. I fucking warned you. Connor, mute your mic.
God dang it!
I think. I don't know. I thought I had Spark.
Donald,
I don't
what
have
was that
Spark. He's being an idiot.
Oh, yeah, I was joking. If you guys want to, I guess. Like, if you make a roll, I'll figure it out. But
No, I don't really want
No.
to deal with thresholds and sanity right now.
Yeah,
from
no.
Horror Adventures.
Yeah, they're really wonky. As someone who's used them, they're.
yeah, no, I'm not planning on using that. I'm just planning on using will saves.
I don't know what to do here. I might
should
actually.
do
Where's
it.
where's
Okay,
the
get out of here.
where's the next closest like
So is it?
hamlet?
Next closest habit says just, oh, you go around the corner here, down of. I don't know why I'm Australian, but you can get over it.
All halflings are Australian.
Yes.
It's canon now.
Down past a big oak tree over by the little brook. Keep going for about a heron's flight, and you'll reach the next hamlet.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
And
is there?
okay.
Is this the only pumpkin like this in the area?
I don't know if he'd know.
No, it's a bit early today. We may find more. I hope we don't.
And I'm assuming you've just been picking these things out of the ground and like hucking them, burning them, something.
Well, this is the first one.
Okay, well, I'm gonna suggest that you start hucking and burning
I agree.
Yep.
I ain't real liable sure what you should be doing with this right now, but it's making my friends here right uncomfortable, and that makes me right uncomfortable.
Joe, real quick. Since I have like every knowledge skill trained, is there any that would help us so I don't just put a shitload of rolls into chat?
I mean, you could try planar arcana.
Okay.
And religion has worked. Nature. You can try, just don't try local history or religion or noble.
How's that work for you?
Oh, it's the king
Oh,
of the
dang!
Boom!
Oh, nice.
Boom!
Oh my god! You can definitely tell that there are little, what you call them, blood-farting flesh blobs growing inside.
Oh,
nice.
The things that attacked us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, so
One
Gareth
second.
just, while you
I will
guys are
be
asking
right
about the
back.
Hamlet,
I have
he
a
just
problem.
did,
Second.
Okay.
No.
we're role playing. It's okay. As basically as you guys are talking to the dude about the Hamlet, Gareth gets off his horse and does his dwarf waddle over, and doesn't kneel down because he doesn't have to, and looks at the pumpkin very closely, and then suddenly just backs away from it, like, "Oh shit!"
Okay.
What is it?
You remember the blood monsters that tried to eat us while we were sleeping?
I do.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
Yes.
in them.
All right.
Okay,
Oh,
I'm back.
Get in there.
okay.
There was a
What
big
kinda-
thud. I don't know if you guys heard that. I thought it was someone falling. No, it
No,
was just someone dropping a bucket on the
Classic.
ground. I don't know why there's a
Okay.
bucket.
I
I'm
think
glad that you're all right, Joseph.
Sinvoka is
I'm
gonna.
afraid that you had fallen down.
Sinvoka is gonna. I'm just gonna gimli it. I'm gonna just bring my Bardiche down on top of it.
Yeah, what?
Yeah.
Okay, yeah.
I think
So,
Kurtama will.
like,
try
You
this one
recommended
better.
to. Oh, go ahead, Robin. I'm sorry.
I just said Kurtama will probably draw his katana and try smashing that thing too, because he doesn't want to deal with those things
It's
anymore.
full of- just burn it, Jesus! Why are you hitting it with swords? You're like attacking an anthill with a spear. I
They're
don't
blood
understand.
monsters. They're oozes. Stop.
Oh jeez.
Sivolka brings his Bardiche down on top of the pumpkin, splitting it in half, as like the sheriff is coming like to cut the vine with the knife. There's a bit of a like a moment of confusion as like the sheriff steps back. There's blood splattered everywhere, or what appears to be blood splattered everywhere. After Sinvolka's like blade meets contact with the first little blob, there's like a communal just from the inside of the pumpkin.
All right.
Cool.
Does it continue to do so?
Hit it with the bomb. Hit it with the bomb.
It does so for like 30 seconds before it like goes into just kind of a death gasp, I guess.
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna die for now. I'm gonna save these bombs until I need them.
So Sinvolka's gonna look over at the sheriff and just, is there any kind of defense force?
He like, you're looking at him.
Is there a better one?
So here's a perception check.
I know.
The perception check is a 14. I want to determine his CR.
His CR is like, he has a sling and a butcher's knife. That's
All
his CR.
All right.
He's doing amazing.
No, okay.
Better than us.
Hey, yeah, I was gonna say number one. Shut up. He's still probably higher CR than us.
Yeah.
No, he's like CR1.
The RNG
Yeah,
will
okay,
see
yeah.
to it that he rolls better than we do. So it'll be fine.
He's still more competent than us.
So Sinvolka's gonna look at him and just get everyone to safety, stay away from these, and then look at the party. We need to warn the hamlets now. And
While we need to be smashing all these pumpkins, also, Sheriff, whatever your name is.
Get out of here, Billy.
get out of here,
Billy?
Billy.
William Corgan, get out of here. Go to your room.
What? Are you yelling at a cat? What's going on?
What's going on? I'm
I'm
scared.
talking to you, talking about smashing pumpkins.
Yeah, you go to your room, you're breaking all the pumpkins. You've ruined Halloween, Kane.
I wasn't making a smashing pumpkins joke, but I feel like I should now.
The world is a vampire. We all need to play Game Keys.
Set to drain.
Okay, so Sinvolka's gonna get on his horse and take off for the next hamlet.
All right.
Yep.
Yeah.
After
Take your time.
I'm gonna definitely tell that sheriff to smash or butcher any more of these pumpkins he finds.
And keep
Just
everybody away from them.
annihilate them.
Ride checks a
As
5.
soon as you find them.
You don't need to make a ride check if you're getting on slowly. I was
Fair enough.
joking.
Dude, I want to kill every one of these things. I'm having bad flashbacks to Duke Nukem.
Yep.
Yeah, I know which part of the game you're talking about too.
Yeah.
Oh god, just thinking.
Do the
Oh.
next hamlet.
So we ride on to the next hamlet and tell the farmer these
as I'm writing.
abomination pumpkins.
Concentration adds its caster level plus mod. Is that correct?
Oh, I don't know it. I can't remember.
I think it is, but I want to have detect magic on.
Oh, concentration.
Yeah,
For spell. Yeah, it's mod in level.
modern level. Okay, so I beat the DC of 15 because it's a 0 level spell. I want to have detect magic on, and I advise all the other casters to do the same. To just like if we can ping more of these.
Okay, well, if we're running from here's my strategy. I agree with Baku. If we're running from hamlet to hamlet, we need to identify the sheriff of every hamlet. If the hamlet has in fact a sheriff or whatever acting militia exists in that hamlet, and tell them about, ask them about any strange vegetation or fauna that has been occurring around the hamlet, and to annihilate it prodigiously.
Okay. So as you guys are writing,
I think the important part also is that these things are conjured, so
Yeah.
someone is placing them here.
Yeah, so we got to find that guy and beat the crap at him and maybe take his spellbook for no reason.
Yeah,
Don't worry about it.
I like that idea.
Yeah, don't worry about it. We'll pass that spellbook around to everyone. It's okay.
Just to Gareth and Kuratama. The rest of us don't need it.
Yeah.
Gareth,
Well,
what do you
the others
think?
get
Go
it.
for-
Just
And Kuratama probably doesn't need it that bad because not all the wizard spells are also on the Magus spell list. Anywho, what do we find?
one second.
Who's gonna enter melee with me?
Well-
You know what? I'm gonna designate Kurutama.
Designated melee.
I'm gonna Kurutama designate. Jesus Christ! I'm gonna designate.
You all right?
No, Kurutama. I'm gonna designate Kurutama as my charge for the day.
Yeah, it's,
nice.
with
It
that,
only take- It only takes a minute and it works best if I'm usually adjacent to that person.
And it allows you to move 5 feet as an immediate action, right?
Yeah.
So what if Gareth, or not Gareth, what if Randy designated his horse as his charge and then fell off his horse as an immediate action? Could he just like teleport back into the saddle?
Yeah, as a free action, I get back on my horse.
No.
That's weird.
Horse, do a 5-foot step.
So in the middle of the path, crawling across, leaving a trail of blood, going off this way, is one of those little fleshy mounds pulling itself along, saying its usual little mantras as it goes along. Just grind their bones and burn their homes as it's going along across. It's clearly not intelligent. It's just kind of programmed to say that, but going along as it goes like this way.
Okay.
Gareth just points like, we're gonna kill that, right?
Okay.
Yes.
Okay.
As we're going to be killing it, Baku in his best celestial, burn the abomination, kill the abomination. If any of you have played Warhammer 40k, you see how that Baku is killing this thing.
Good.
Okay.
Yep, it goes to Sinvolka. It's noticed you clearly. It has stopped and now it sits in the middle of the road.
Alrighty.
It is ready.
So our mounts aren't combat trained, so if it attacks us...
And also, this is clearly a trap.
How's it clearly a trap?
You know what? You just go ahead.
We are in a open area. They're probably
Go ahead,
hiding.
Alright, I'm gonna make a perception check. 24.
Well, that sounds like metagaming.
Yeah, I don't care.
Yeah.
There's a 24.
Okay, I guess 24 off the map. There's like thicker trees and bushes and under foliage. You can definitely hear movement out in the middle of these this under foliage.
Alright, fair enough.
If you hadn't take the time to stop and listen, you wouldn't have noticed it.
Fair enough. So I'm gonna try to dismount as a free action.
Are you going to tell us that you heard something, or...?
I am, but first I'm going to dismount my horse as a free action. I'm going to try. I have no ranks in ride. It's a DC 20. So I'm adding 1. Oh, okay.
You could roll a 19.
We could. Here we go. Hey, look, I didn't. It takes a move
You
action.
didn't. You fell the fuck down.
So I'm going to double move, and I'll tell everybody. There's more of them out there. I'll end up here. That's 30 feet with my Bardies drawn.
Get killing then.
That's what I got.
Goes to Kurotama.
I'm glad that it's not, but I'm kind of surprised that failing like that ride check by 5 or more is not. You fall the fuck off your horse.
I'll double check it. I don't think it is. If you fail the ride check, mounting or dismounting is a move action. So
Kurotama will also dismount. You also need to do a ride check.
might as well try it.
Yeah. Let's see.
You know.
Well, I also didn't.
I might drop a rank
well
and ride.
enough.
We'll see.
Oh yeah.
I did. I'm just wearing heavy ass armor.
Yeah.
So I'm also just moving a little bit
Dismounting
forward.
is ineffective for Kurotama. Well, I mean, he gets off the horse, but
Yeah, but I don't do it well.
He doesn't
Like,
stumble as much
sliding
as
off.
Sinvolka does. Sinvolka probably just...
Yeah.
I already gimlied the pumpkin. I probably gimli the getting off the horse, too. I'm a rider!
goes to the blob. Blob is gonna move. There we are. Blob's gonna move. Charge.
Okay.
Kurotama.
So it,
Oh god, I'm being charged.
I'm pretty sure it ran through my threat range.
Provokes.
Yeah.
Okay.
Here we go. It doesn't provoke from you.
No, yeah, it provokes from
Sinvolka.
Oh, okay.
And I have a 15 to hit it for 8 damage if it connects.
Oh, right, because you have a reach weapon.
a 15 barely misses it.
Does it?
Like,
Is it taking its -2 from charging?
Yeah, he's already taken that -2.
Okay,
Yep.
fair enough. Okay,
God damn, they have high AC.
that was close.
It's okay. Like, you make contact with it, but it doesn't slow it down, and you don't really do any damage to it. You probably, like, lacerate it, but you definitely, like, there's no blood drawn.
Fair enough.
Let me program it.
Oh, I mean, at least not before it starts puking blood all over me.
Oh, that does not hit Kiritama.
Nope, it does not.
Oh wait, no. Well, an 11. I don't know what. Oh wait. No, oh.
Oh wait, 2 more actually.
Well, I'm not flat-footed, so
Yeah. He
I'm
charges.
still okay.
Goes to Gareth. The blood blob is now flying. He is airborne.
I'm sorry, it's flying?
Yes,
Yeah,
it is
remember?
propelled by a jet of blood.
Gross. Okay.
That's why we
Gareth,
call it the fart monsters.
Yeah, Gareth is going to stay on his horse because there's no reason to get off it.
Yeah, there is. It can spook.
Yeah. Also, we don't want our horses to die.
Also, if you want to cast a spell, there's a concentration check involved. Also, if you want to fight from it, it's a DC 20 ride check, which none of us are making.
Fine, I get off the damn horse.
Well, also, your spells are really ineffective against those creatures.
Are you just gonna make a move action and not even fast dismount?
Yeah, no, I'm just gonna move action and.
I'm really happy that
I wasn't here for the session last we fought these. What do I know about these things?
that they have magic resistance.
Your shocking grasp didn't work so well. That's what I remember.
Okay, that's
Yeah.
why we have grenades.
Hmm. Try not to blow us up.
It's okay. I can.
You can exclude us.
You have
Yeah,
smart
thank you.
bombs.
I could not remember the word for the life of me.
Precise
Yeah,
bombs.
you're precise.
Yeah, let me just double check. I have this all updated on my. Yeah, it's okay. We're good.
I think
And
I think you didn't have a level 1, so
Okay, yeah, a
Okay.
20 hits. 5 damage is noted as the blob is slightly charred. Slightly. Ever so slightly.
Yeah. Yeah.
now it's even more gross.
Yeah,
No, it's like a
That
cooked
is-
blood monster.
yeah. Now there's
Yeah.
blood sausage all around.
Yeah.
Speaking of blood sausage, it goes to Baku.
Baku get off of his horse at a free action. Get
Alright,
into
yeah, try it.
You need to make that red check.
Right.
Actually, if it's okay with you, Donald would like to take 20.
No, it's not. In fact, Donald wants to.
Nope.
so 11 does that.
No, it's a DC 20,
It's
son.
not a D20.
I am getting off of the horse.
Yes, it's a DC
Yeah.
20 ride check, son, to dismount as a free action. Otherwise, it's a move action.
Yeah, you're
Okay,
just falling
okay.
off.
Okay. Oh, then I would use the move action to get off the horse, and then standard action to fire with my musket ready.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Kaboom!
Man, those horses are gonna get spooked.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
Just
assume
firing a gun,
23
right?
yeah,
This
23
does hit
hits.
it.
Assume nothing, you
Damage
coward, you
is-
crit.
Oh yeah, so and then
Yeah.
roll that again if I
Okay.
do that.
yeah,
You strike the monster, blowing away a good amount of its damage.
nice.
Its damage. It's
And
flesh. However, it does not slow down. It's assault.
Huh.
32
Yeah,
damage.
he did confirm that crit, right? With the
Yeah.
22?
They confirmed. So 22, that's the confirmed crit. So it
The
would
crit is confirmed. However, the monster seems to be unaffected.
It says
It's
critical
an ooze, it doesn't
immunity.
have internal organs.
Immune to
God.
bludgeoning.
Is an
I
ooze
already
that
hate
can-
that monster. It's like perfect against me.
Yeah.
be. Okay, so
I'm
turn is over.
I built on magic and criticals, and it's immune to magic and criticals.
That's why they exist, because there's a magus in the setting.
Yeah.
Goes to Randy. The monster has been struck by a bullet almost perfectly. However, it seems unaffected. Well, it did take damage, of course. There is a hole in it, but
The hole is not as big as it should be.
yeah.
Alright, Randy will ride his horse past Sinvolka over here, and he's gonna try and fire an arrow into this meat blob.
But will he make that DC 20 ride check to control his mount?
Why
combat?
do I
hope so.
need to make a DC 20 ride check? I am not swinging in melee.
There's nothing about it. It's just as a move action, you can attempt to control a light horse, pony, heavy horse, or other mount not trained for combat while in battle. And none of these horses are combat trained.
That doesn't make any sense.
Control mount in battle DC 20. He is correct.
Also, I think
I do
firing a bow
let's see what
from
happens,
a horse is really difficult.
It is not. The negatives only apply
If
if
he's
you are
double moving or running. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay.
So as you're moving, you're trying to fire that arrow. The horse is looking at this monster. The horse is not comfortable with this at all. It's darting around. It's trying to it's trying to go over into the trees, go behind this bush. It is very difficult to control. You are unable to find the time to loose an arrow.
Which means Randy didn't move either. Because if you fail the check, you do nothing.
for the entire round.
Uh-huh.
All right, move along.
Let me see. No, you do nothing else that round. So he did move.
Okay.
However, he did not fire.
Okay. That's good to know. Remember that, people.
Yeah.
You...
It's an
Goes
awkward.
to Sinvolca.
It's an awkward charge, but like breach weapons are weird. I'm gonna charge. Just kind of run past and flick my Bardiche over. That makes no sense, but it's a straight line and it's in my threat range. So it's a 15 to hit. It might be flanked. That might be a 17. I'm hoping it's a 17 to hit because I know a 15
A
doesn't.
17 would hit, yes.
All right, so 17 points of damage.
Yeah, flanked. Yeah, it would be flanked because it's threatened on two sides that aren't adjacent. 17 damage does kill it.
Nice.
Wow.
Okay, we didn't get puked on this time. That's already a success.
Yeah, nobody's got zits today. All right.
Usually it's a pretty good thing when we don't get puked on. Usually.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. I mean, you wasn't there last time, but the puke of those things is real nasty.
it is, yeah. All right. So Volka's gonna go back, and jump on his horse. Are we still on combat initiative?
Yes.
Oh, then he won't, and I'll be done because it was a full round action.
Well, our fighting might have alerted the other one, which
It goes to
you
Kurotama.
hit earlier.
Kurotama, the monster is dead in front of you. Sinvolca has slapped it out of the air.
Mm-hmm.
Randy does something. He rolls a heal check. What was that?
Oh, I don't know why those rolled. That shouldn't have rolled at all.
Oh, I was like,
Okay.
Randy is acting out of turn.
He quickly bandages everybody and then decides to know if he knows a good bar around here
Um,
in this path.
what does Kurotama do?
I think he will switch from his katana to his light crossbow and be prepared for the next opponent, which are apparently like up there, I think.
Maybe.
Or, I mean,
We don't know.
Sinvolca heard some more, but I don't know what direction that was.
Yeah, it was over this way, wasn't it?
Yeah, I think it
It was
was.
on the other side.
It was from the other side?
I went.
Oh, okay,
Oh.
gotcha. So it's
Yep.
over here. Okay, gotcha.
No, nope.
Wait, what?
It could be either side.
Okay, gotcha.
I said on either side of the path.
Okay.
Well, I'm switching to a ranged weapon and prepare to fire once one of those things shows itself.
Alrighty.
It's my turn.
Oh, that is relevant. The thing died, and I deleted it, which got rid of its thing.
It's initiative count.
Yeah. So I'm gonna replace it with Lee. That's not
Oh dear.
Well, that one's different looking.
Oh.
That's because it's a Zamble.
Oh, not a Zamble. I hate when Zambles happen.
Right, it's a Zamble. He's Zambling over here.
He's...
He wants your Xanax.
We gotta defend the Xanax from the Zambles.
You can't have my Xanax.
I needs it.
I needs it. I have a condition.
Emerging from the brush was a move action. I don't know why he's there. He should be there. He didn't want to do that. He wanted to do that.
Oh no, zombies.
Man,
The
it sounds so
creatures that
scary.
emerge do resemble zombies. Their flesh is partially rotted away. They are of halflings and humans that emerge. They are covered in what appears to be a joined version of what you just killed. They are covering the body. There are eyes and mouths now quietly mouthing things from along their body. You can also see the eyes of the creature itself looking at you. The creature moves with purpose. Unlike a normal zombie is what you would have been like explained is that they kind of would amble towards you. These move with a purpose. They move almost intelligently. And it goes to Gareth because they just did a single move action.
Well, Gareth's gonna move forward a little bit. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah, I can do that. And hold the fuck up.
Hold the fuck.
No, no, no.
Keep it back. He's not going to use it. Keep it in his hand.
Gotta keep that fuck in the bottle. I'm just double checking to make sure I'm actually in range before I. Nope. So I'm gonna actually, instead of going that far, just go this far and then huck another bomb because fuck, that's spooky.
All right.
Spoopy.
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 Get the spoops. Get them.
I do not like the spoops and just like bring out the fire and throw the bomb at the spoops.
All right. A 17 does hit his touch. 6 fire damage is noted. The creature is burned ever so slightly. It hisses at you as it does as it takes said damage.
Oh fuck! It's a bomb. You don't have to react to it like a cat with a water bottle.
It kind of like begins to like scrape its claws against its flesh, almost not damaging itself, but like sadistically.
Okay. I'm freaked out.
We found the Kuthites.
It goes to Baku.
Baku is going to load his musket for this turn and want to fire at the zombie in the head if it's alive next turnover.
Right.
Yeah, Baku, he is in the mood to actually go and kill zombies. It's a shame that this is not Army of Darkness that Baku get to have a chainsaw arm.
Yeah, it's also a shame that those aren't zombies.
Goes to Randy.
Oh, I guess Randy's gonna try to dismount his horse since firing a bow from horseback is nigh impossible.
At least for
unless we combat
us
train
gimps.
these, and when you combat train them, there's no check involved, and you just do it.
Yeah.
Nope, I spent.
Yay, you're just as bad as the rest of
Yeah, we all stuck
Dismount.
together. And I fire
Hooray.
a bow.
All right.
Yeah, one.
Let's see that roll.
Zombie whip. Did that macro not work?
Looks like it didn't.
I'm not.
Oh well, all right. That's confusing.
You can make as many noises into the camera or into the microphone as you want. I don't think it's going to make the macro come out. It's the call of the macro.
It's like playing one of those Zelda.
I don't understand. It doesn't even. What about none of them?
You
Why
punch
did
it!
that work?
yeah,
I don't understand.
Ranged alarm strike.
Why did that one work?
Randy angry.
Why did?
Randy's throwing hands.
He's throwing hands 25 feet.
I don't understand why that one worked and the other one didn't.
Oh no!
Randy has rocket fists.
No. Randy, he is secretly a wizard casting a spectral hand to do a fist attack.
He's
at
a
range.
Gestalt monk wizard, and he took Universalist. And this is what Hand of the Apprentice looks like when you use unarmed strikes.
Well, a bunch of brackets, an equal sign, a name, a bunch of brackets, an equal sign, a roll.
Just-
Just
What's
take your
different?
brackets.
I don't understand what's different.
Just
It
roll a
doesn't
d20.
make no sense.
Weren't we
I
supposed to
wanna
knock
know-
off 5 minutes ago?
No, I
we
just
can
don't
make our own
understand
macros
why
level
this
20,
is
it's
broken. Alright, this is bullshit.
Yeah,
Like,
do your
shit.
turn first and try to figure it out in someone else's turn.
Yeah.
This is legit new to me. We can make our own macros in this?
Yes, you can.
No, man.
Oh,
22.
shit.
Nice.
Son,
A
I'm gonna
22
program the living
does
hell out of
hit
this.
that zombie.
I shoot that dude in his face holes.
Maybe. Probably more like his body hole.
In his body holes for 6 points of arrow body hole damage.
Eric's body hole damage has been noted.
And here's the charge attack. 20 to hit, 15 damage if it
A
connects.
20 does hit. 15 damage is noted. It does not kill him, though you do remove a good chunk of his vital flesh.
Tight. That's what I got.
Alrighty, the zombie does recoil. It goes to Kurotama.
He
Is observing one zombie get its butt kicked while the other one is advancing unimpeded.
all right. Since that one butt-kicking zombie is still not down, let's try to take it down before it gets a turn. So fire that crossbow.
An 18 does hit.
And I roll max damage. Nice. No, wait.
It's not max
It's
damage.
a D8, not a D6, so it's not max damage. But 10 is pretty good.
That does not kill the zombie. However, the zombie does appear to be on death's doorstep. Its body has begun to hemorrhage blood. It is it is now beginning to shamble around towards Sinvolka to attack. But it is very near death's doorstep.
I mean, it's a Zamble, so it should already be dead, but
Yeah.
Well,
I mean,
it was
yes,
once
that's not
dead and
exact-
now is no longer dead.
it's almost like it's non-dead or something.
It's undead.
Nope.
No,
That sounds like that word. I don't know why.
No.
that doesn't sound like a real word.
It goes to the Zambies. Zambi does not advance because my keyboard hates me. Now it does.
Zappy? Is that like a mix between a zombie and Bambi?
It's a
Yeah,
zombie
It's a
deer.
mix between a Zambian and a Zambi.
Where we are currently witnessing the revenge of Bambi's mother.
Oh God.
She has become a person covered in flesh.
That's terrifying.
We are fighting an undead Wendigo.
When you say it as a
Ugh.
person covered in flesh, that makes it sound a lot scarier, or a lot less scary than it actually is.
So,
Yes. Extra flesh.
It's a
It is
fat
good to
person.
note that these zombies are gray. Quote unquote zombies
Okay.
are quote unquote
Zambles.
gray. Zambies.
Zombies.
Let's roll a hit.
Very
Let's roll a
important.
hit.
That does, yeah.
Some
22 connects.
22 does connect. Woo! Let's get that damage in. Four damage, and it needs Invoke to make a fortitude save.
A fortitude save. Okay, cool. I can do that. Or can I? I'm making sure,
We're
yeah.
gonna find out.
Ba-da-da!
Ba-da-da! Just making sure I had my.
Is that your final fortitude save?
No, I haven't rolled the fortitude
God, I
save.
hope he can make it. I didn't bring my friend shovel today.
Modified 20.
He does metagame. It does succeed. As it strikes you, little tendrils emerge from the flesh that make its way into Sinvolka and Odiuni's body. The tendrils pulse with this kind of greenish gray energy. They retract as his arm passes past you for attack. Sinvolka feels, I guess, degraded from the attack. However, he is not affected in any meaningful way.
Okay, understood.
This dude, however,
As you said, this dude, I saw Baku draw on the board, and I thought there was going to be one appear behind Baku.
is going to charge me a Randy.
Oh God!
Where'd that guy come from?
You didn't see him. I said there were two.
He did.
No, I did not. Garrett's still working off a concussion.
No, I.
I'm sorry.
I'm gonna try and get myself some Randy. Oh, it does provoke from Randy. Well, no, he
Get
doesn't
some
have
of that, Randy.
No, I've got a bow, and yeah, you hit the crap out of me. Why his bonus
'Cause he's
higher than
charging.
the other one?
He's charging. He's charging.
This is their leader.
Oh, I am your leader. It's the sheriff.
Oh, so we are playing a Walking Dead plant zombie simulator now. Great.
I don't think
Yes.
we are.
Oh,
No.
yeah, your fortitude
no.
save does pass. Good
Good yard.
good
I
yard.
knew you were. I knew you were
15.
gonna ask me, so I figured I might as well roll it. Give me that damage, son.
I'm checking something.
He's gonna bap me with his
I'm
Check it
arm.
on your own time.
Bap
With
you
his
good,
arm
boy.
fist.
Bap you.
He's gonna bibbity boop me.
It's actually just a cat.
Undead cat.
Meh.
Meow.
Meow.
That's slightly more terrifying than I was going for, actually.
I am picturing having a undead cat familiar would make a interesting wizard familiar.
Yeah, that's Pillars of Eternity.
10
You can definitely
damage.
get a zombie cat.
Ow!
That's much better.
Why couldn't you roll a 1 to hit me as well?
Because
Because the fuck are you?
it goes to Gareth. Because it goes to Gareth.
It's all Garrett.
You guys all now notice another zombie, which was fully in view and wasn't trying to hide itself.
Yeah, no, it wasn't.
No. So I've only got a few bombs a day.
Come hit it with
So-
your hammer.
No, I was gonna say we're gonna take a little. I'm just gonna move like one more so I make sure I'm in range of everything. Can I do this? Did I prepare? Yeah, whatever. Range is. Oh, that's easy. Okay, so the one I've been throwing bombs at, I'm gonna keep going at because I think. Well, first off, how hard did Randy get hit again?
Randy got hit pretty hard. He got knocked a bit. Is the best way to describe it.
Okay. Sinvolka is much more defense able than Randy, so I'm going to help Randy out first.
Yeah, also this guy's gonna, like, a strong breeze blows at the one up top and it dies.
Yeah, plus Sinvolka is, he might get infected. I might have to stick a bomb down his throat later, so.
Yeah.
Um,
Just make sure that bomb
Let's
does non-lethal
let's
damage,
help Randy
otherwise
out,
it's not
but
fair.
just as,
Oh.
experimental, I know the blood monsters are magic resistant, but I want to see if these guys are.
You're trying to.
Oh.
Oh, wow.
Oh!
You did crit him.
Dang!
I'll say you don't have to roll spell resistance. You acid splashed that boy.
Yep.
The crit confirm actually does hit barely,
His touch?
so he takes 5 acid damage.
Cool.
Not
And
bad.
it just bites into him, or what?
Yeah. He it sizzles away a bit of his flesh.
Nice.
He doesn't seem to resist any of it. However, he is still going to try and kick Randy's essay, if you will.
Okay, well, at least I helped a little bit, and now I can confirm some things.
There you
Nice.
go. Goes to Baku. He's gonna confirm some other things. Just ignore
I
the
am
fact
going-
it was Randy. It's not important.
I'm going to shoot at the zombie that is attacking my friend Randy because I'm nice.
My
Because
friend,
I wanted those teeth, boy.
So does he 12?
Those are my teeth.
Does he 12? Yeah,
Let
touch
me
AC.
check. No, a 12 does not hit his touch AC.
Okay, cool. Turn
It-
over.
Like he barely dodges it, but
Damn dexterous zombies.
Spaghetti zombie boy!
some spaghetti boy.
So I'm
he's
gonna-
zombie.
This invoke
Goes
is...
to Randy.
Oh, it does, doesn't it? I forgot it was there.
Randy drops his bow as a free action, 5 foot backs as a move, and as part of that move, he draws his rancer. And he will attack.
All right.
Hit. Oh, god dang
Oh.
And if I hadn't
Randy
rolled out a
has a
turn,
freaking
Randy deals
aneurysm.
11 damage to Gareth.
What?
The backswing on his blade catches Gareth,
What the fuck?
who is next to him.
Yep, take 11 points of damage, Gareth.
All right.
You
Gareth.
have 5 hit points left.
man, we are so good at beating up on the wizard.
Oh man.
Yeah.
Gareth,
Everyone is
eat
beating
your
up the
heart out.
wizard.
Wait, did he do like a special attack I didn't hear?
No, I fumbled.
His rancier attack.
I fumbled and I cocked you in the side of the head with the back of my rancier.
You're a dick.
For 11 damage.
Oh,
Good,
That's
good
bad.
This is the last time-
damage. That's actually not even good damage. That's average ass damage.
Average
Yeah, I was gonna
damage.
say
Uh,
Gareth's like about
oh,
at
man,
the point
yeah.
where he's just like, I'm just gonna go home now.
Come
Y'all
back
just
with a
keep beating
D12
on
hit
me
dice.
with
Play
polearms.
a wizard barbarian so you can take a hit. Just
Yeah,
do nothing else
nobody-
with barbarian. Just have that hit dice.
Gareth's gonna confiscate your pole arms and give you all swords pretty soon.
So 5 foot step, and then I'd rolled a 21 to hit, but I rolled it out of turn. Do you want me to roll again?
you can keep that one.
Alright,
It's fine.
sweet, because that
13 damage freaking annihilates that zombie.
tight.
He is dead. He is cut in half. As he does so, the blobs kind of like fade away, almost as Odiuni does.
No, cool. They're Eidolons. I'm gonna, as a swift action, I'm gonna give myself 2 hit points back with my lay on hands, and that's what I got.
So, Simvolka does the Macarena as he backs up.
Yeah, pretty much.
He goes, Kursama.
Poor paladins.
Alright.
When I think about you,
I get 2 hit points back.
I will just try to shoot it. This time it's maximum damage.
Does hit for 12 damage. 12 damage
Nice.
is noted.
diggity dang, son.
I'm quite pleased.
The zombie
That's weird. You made it weird.
takes it in stride. It is singed with acid burns, and now it has an arrow buried, a bolt even, buried deep in its chest. It is ready to get some more Randy here, hopefully. Let's get a 5 foot step. Oh, that's not how you 5 foot step. That's how you 5 foot step.
I am
More the
curious.
fact that I'm going up and over.
So the zombie it is eating Randy meat. That's
It's
it.
trying.
It wants some Randy meat. It's gonna attack.
They've got a pretty good
Make
hit
that-
too.
Attack.
Yeah, they've got
Okay.
like double the to hit of anyone in this party.
No, I had 7.
7.
No, I've only got 5.
Okay.
Yeah, that hits.
All right, let's get that damage.
I lied. I had
That
4.
doesn't hurt that Joseph rolls 15s consistently.
I mean, yeah, that is true.
Randy's still up. He's not happy about it, but he's still up
Ooh.
after taking 21 points of damage. Dabblage.
Just make that frauditude save.
Frauditude save.
Frauditude.
As opposed to his Wrathflex or his Wow.
Yeah.
Oh.
13.
Oh.
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 Jesus Christ, man. I'm just going to stop playing Dungeons and Dragons.
Yeah, just come play Shadowrun.
Yeah.
Randy starts to feel sick.
Where it glitches even worse.
He's not nauseated or sickened, but he starts to feel something terrible within him.
Okay, this is the second time I've had a foreign body lay eggs inside me while
Yep.
playing a character named Randy.
That's correct. That's very correct. And you guys can go
Well,
watch
Randy, we
that.
talked about this. As soon as you get the Zambos disease, that's when the fire comes.
right?
And you guys can go watch that
yeah.
over. I'm trying to plug his channel. Shut your whore mouth. Thank you. I'm going to mute you guys because you don't listen. And you guys could go watch that over at the end of Planar Crossroads where they used to play Dead Sons, a Starfinder Adventure Path. Now you guys are unmuted.
And that's why you should go lay down on a pyre right
I
now.
thought you were ending. I was like, we're ending at 11:30.
No.
Goes to Gareth.
Goes to Gareth. Gareth is conflicted because on the one hand, there's a zombie he can hit. On the other hand, Randy's nuts are at fist level.
I mean, I won't blame you.
I'd be upset with you, but I won't.
Yeah, I'm gonna be a touch mighty cross with you, but if you whack me in my tackle, I'm not.
Touch
I'm not
mighty
gonna blame
cross
you.
as you're on the ground dying.
Nah, I've still got more hit points than he can punch out of me.
We only saw the 2 examples, eh?
Yeah. There, you can still hear more.
Are
Out over
you
here,
weighing
but
your
they're distant.
options? Well, if there's only one left, I might as well punch Randy in the testicles.
Be a team player or
Oh god, just a
hit a
minute.
team player.
Alright, fuck it. No, I'm just... Because my spells are doing next to fuck all, and I don't want to waste all my bombs on what might be 2 zombies out of like 100, because we don't know how far this is spread. So I'm gonna pop my mutagen real quick. Which, is that my standard or is that a swift?
I believe at this moment is a standard.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. I
I think you'd be better off just 5-footing in and trying to hit him with your hammer.
Yeah, because your to hit's not bad.
With 5 hit points?
Yeah, that's fair. Just acid
I mean-
splash him.
You got half of what I got.
Well, that depends. Baku, you're a healer, aren't you?
Yes.
Yeah,
You
that was
can
all
top
like
me up a little bit on your
session
turn
2 and
next?
3. Just complaining at Baku to heal us.
Yeah, just... If Baku will heal me on this turn, I will pop my mutagen and step into range. Baku,
it's up
that's
to
a question
Baku,
for
isn't
you.
it?
Well, you can go ahead and like shout at Baku like, "Heal me!" and then step up.
Well, yeah, that's what's going to happen is Garrett's going to, after giving Randy a very dirty look, he's just going to kind of give like a, whatever, and pop it and like take his mutagen out and his hammer and look over his shoulder at Baku and's like, "'Cause really use a fix-up," he says as he drinks the strength mutagen.
You want to be here.
No, I
Yeah.
don't, because there's moving and hitting is no different for me on the next turn, and if he moves, I'll get an AOO.
Do you have a reach weapon?
No, I mean, like, if he moves towards me, he'll enter my range.
But that doesn't provoke.
Yeah, that's true. Ugh. Fine, I'll move
But you
here.
won't have to move to hit him.
So if you're gonna
That's
like full
true.
attack.
Yeah,
So
it would trigger from Andy, right?
we're level 2, full attack isn't really a thing.
You might have claws, I don't know, you're an alchemist. It tracks, it's there somewhere.
You might have gotten some cat in your potion, I don't know.
Hey man, Connor, like the last alchemist, the melee alchemist I played, I just played it up as him taking PCP and headbutting the shit out of things.
You know what, I'm actually going to go with that, because Gareth is absolutely a drug fiend. And so he just pops the mutagen and goes, "What fucking crazy!" And 5-foot step.
Alright.
With that
It goes
hammer
to
looking like
bucket.
he's ready to crack someone. Anyone.
Okay.
The zombie is
Any
unaffected by your
comment
I'm effing crazy. However, it is noted that you are.
You are, in fact, crazy.
Yes.
I am going to heal my comrade. So roll a 1d8 plus 2 for your hit point gained.
That's how you can tell that Donald has a lot of salt about being the healer, is he won't roll the healing, he forces you to do it.
No.
Fine! 1d8 plus 2!
It's your fault if you roll badly on that 1d8.
It
That's
seems the dice doesn't like me at times, so I'd rather have the luck of the dice for the other player be on their side to roll well.
I mean,
I'll just
Connor
roll.
does
Yeah.
have real good luck. Now
Okay,
you got more hit points than I do.
Yay!
Yeah, 8 is good.
Hooray! Now I'm all good and ready to fight a Zamble.
Goes to Randy after
Goes
Bucky
Randy.
lays on them healing hands.
Randy's gonna 5 foot away and try that rancier again. Hopefully, I nat one again and kill some Volca.
I have a lot of hit points.
10.
A 10 does not hit him.
We.
What did you roll?
He rolled in
A 5.
5.
We're
Ugh.
gonna have to go over Randy's
Like,
contract later.
like the lowest
literally
score
every
trial.
other roll I've made this session.
Oh,
It is
we
very
need a
difficult,
separate RNG, so we can't steal the good ones from you.
right? And I don't mean to be salty at these games, but it's very hard to be positive when all
No,
of
I
your rolls
understand.
But
five
yeah,
and less.
I watched you do it in Starfinder. So here is, I'm gonna awkwardly charge over. It's really weird to charge like that, but whatever. Oh, look!
Oh,
Oh, but you're not close enough to hit me!
Yeah, I'm in nobody's. I can't hit nobody.
Thank
yeah,
God.
that's true.
It's a good thing I moved, otherwise that's Gareth.
Well,
Yeah, then you're dying. Like,
well,
Yeah,
his
we're just
buddy-
low-key trying to kill Gareth.
Yep.
we're actually hyper racist against dwarves
There's-
because nobody's gonna
We're
say
playing
it.
an intrigue game, and we've all got private messages from Joe that we need to surreptitiously kill Gareth off.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
All right, sorry, Joseph.
Well-
I guess I'm running a game now.
I could see Savoka losing, like, his grip on the Badishi, like, throwing it at someone.
Make a range touch against like Baku.
I'll make this your weapon. This is your weapon. It's over here.
Damn.
Russian just lie about what I roll.
Oh,
You
all the
toss
way
it,
over there.
Boomerangs itself over there.
It does.
Jeez.
That is
That's
that
a
is-
good toss.
far. Holy crap. Yeah, that's my turn.
Goes to Kurutama.
We're the worst.
Yes.
You had
Yeah,
weapons in the first fight you did too. You're like, just
Well,
we-
let's
we-
do it.
We are terrible.
Man, I'm
we
on
are terrible.
fire.
We are terrible adventurers.
I'm
Wow.
so glad that Kurutama is here to constantly roll the other good rolls.
20
You don't even
Does
need the
hit.
rest of the party. It's just
12
Joseph
damage.
and Robin.
12 damage registers. Another bolt buries itself in the zombie's body. The zombie recoils from it as from the impact. Not like, oh no, bolts, my only weakness. That's true.
Can it be like that?
Kurutama uses his free action to speak. It's like, guys, it's not that hard.
I'm gonna kick your ass later, and by that I mean I'm gonna try and fail to kick
You're
your
gonna
ass.
kick your ass.
You're just gonna flail at the air directly around his ass.
He's gonna kick your ass, in which case he's gonna come take a swing at you and hit Gareth instead.
Yeah, I'm gonna try to kick Kurutama's ass. He's gonna put his hand on my forehead, and I'm just gonna windmill ineffectually into the air.
Oh my.
hate you.
Welcome to Pathfinder.
Welcome to Smith Compton.
God, fucking awful.
Yeah. Randy's going to be a Smith Cotton white girl. He's going to just windmill.
I half get the reference.
It goes to the Zambies.
There's more than one?
The Zambies, they're just a group of Zambies trying to get along. Tommy, stop trying to label on them.
Fine.
You try and smack a Gareth and probably miss.
Oh, now you miss.
I should have 5-foot step next to Randy.
Yeah, you would have rolled another 15 again.
Does that hit? Does that hit a Garoth?
A 15?
That's 12.
12.
A 12 does not. I do not believe. Let me double check.
Gareth
I
has a
closed my
negative
sheet for a
dex.
second. No.
Gareth is a potato.
That'd be the best bomber.
A strong potato.
Nope, I'm good.
Okay,
Thank
yeah,
God.
the zombie windmills at you ineffectually, much like Randy.
We all look over at Randy, we realize Randy's a little gray.
We attack Randy next because we suspect him to be a zombie too.
Yeah.
It goes to Gareth. The zombie
Yeah.
has flailed at you.
He is flailed menacingly at me.
Just like a weird Teletubby. Just
An undead
Flailing.
Teletubby.
Just double checking that I did this right. Okay, cool.
Oh god. Whenever I think of Teletubbies, I always have to think about that weird laughing sun.
Yeah, Teletubbies are the
Always.
most terrifying, disturbing
baby
thing.
son.
Yeah, it creeps me out.
Yup, same. Oh, same.
Oh yeah. So Gareth, what are you doing?
Hammer
Gareth
time.
is going to take a big old swing with his big old warhammer there.
Get yourself
And
some.
Hopefully,
Get
do some
yourself
big old
Xander.
damage. Ba.
Boom!
Oh,
Whoa.
Bam!
Ow.
No,
you did
confirm.
criticals, and you didn't really confirm it either way. But he takes a whole lot of damage, which he's just
Doesn't he only take 4?
So, do we roll to confirm natural 20s in Joseph games?
Oh, is that a natural 20? Oh, that
Yeah, it
is a
is.
natural 20. Yeah, you don't need to confirm.
So,
Oh.
16 points of blunt damage.
Well, it's immune
But he's
against
immune to
criticals.
criticals.
Okay.
Oh.
Even to blunt ones.
So yeah, he takes 4 damage. He is on Death's doorstep. However, Death has not come for him. He has rung the doorbell. Death is in the shower. Goes to Baku. Will Baku
stand outside the front door for 10 minutes
Will
waiting for this
Baku
guy to get out of the shower?
on the outside of the
Will
house,
Baku-
tap on the bathroom window.
Will Baku even be there because he
Will
wrote
Baku shoot
BRB?
his gun into Death's window. Get cops called on.
Destroying the shower head.
We have rung the doorbell. Death is furiously wiping his ass.
Baku is gone, so it's gonna actually go to Randy. Will Randy get the death stroke?
All right, Kane.
Okay, so
Come on.
1, 2, 3. I'll move here and
Find that
attack
flank.
from flank. Holy crap! It
23
finally
hits.
happened.
Well
Randy
done.
gets the killing blow.
For
30
once.
It's magnificent. Little bacon bits of zombie are scattered about the battlefield. As I can't click the zombie, there I finally did. The zombie disappears. Randy has stolen the glory from Baku. It's amazing. The zombie's head pirouettes and lands on top of the tree nearby.
It is only when I am
You could crit
completely
it, but who cares?
1000% done with Randy's shit that he finally performed.
I think we're done for the night because it's 11:30.
It is 11:30. Okay,
So we're done.
kick it off, Tommy.
Super tight. Thank you guys for hanging out. Be sure to like and subscribe. Kane's from the PC, the Interplanar Crossroads. They're our
I am
friends.
indeed.
You go help them out. We can't be friends. You know the spiel. We'll see you next time. Say bye, guys.
Bye, guys.
Bye.
Bye.